What's up? And how's it going? Hopefully everybody's doing pretty good this evening. Okay, so last night we did not make it as far as I was actually hoping here in Let's Go Eevee. It's okay, hopefully we can make up for that tonight. We did make it to Celadon City. I wanted to try to at least beat Erica, but by the time we got to Celadon, I was beat. So tonight, we're gonna definitely probably start off with the Celadon City gym, kind of explore a little bit, and maybe even go ahead and evolve Pikachu into Raichu, because it already knows Thunderbolt, and I'm kind of seeing that there isn't much of a point in keeping it as a Pikachu any longer. And we're going to wait a little bit on Vulpix and Ninetales. We're going to let it at least learn Flamethrower. And then from there, we're going to kind of like keep going. But yeah, let's get to it. Oops. Not that. We're past that now. Alright, so here we go. I do want to kind of explore a little bit. I do know that you can trade out Vulpix for the Alolan Vulpix, but I really don't want to. I really would prefer the fire type over the ice type, so there's a couple things I do want to check out though. Obviously, there was like an item over here I just saw. I'm gonna go pick that up. Just kind of go get some of the freebies in the game too. I was very curious about things that might have changed, so I did look something up while I was at work today. And apparently, there's new moves that specifically Eevee can learn here, which I thought was a really cool thing. So we're going to look at those as well. I've noticed that they've kind of given you more of an incentive to try to like keep that starter Pokemon in your team. Because I do know they can evolve, so they had to, I guess, give them a different incentive to make them more useful. Found a rare candy. Very nice. I find it odd that this kid just has a candy jar. He just like tags along with him everywhere. When I moved out, I didn't get a candy jar. Okay, let's see what we got. This used to be where you would go actually get an Eevee in the game, but we've already got one of those, so I wonder what's going to be here now. So that's another building you can get on top of. Play rough. Okay, I think what is play rough? Play rough, is that a fairy type move? Let's look at it really quick. I can't remember if it's fairy or dark. I know it's one of the two. It is fairy, yeah. And nobody can learn it, of course. Alright. What up, guy? As you can see from all my notes on the board, there's nothing I don't know. I even know that the whole world can be found from inside your Nintendo Switch. So connect with friends and enjoy trading Pokemon with one another. That's a weird thing to hear from somebody. It's a pamphlet on TMs written by the Sylph Co. There's 60 TMs or technical machines in all. Not really a whole lot to look at here. It's kind of like weird. I know you already got an Eevee, so there's not. If you're playing Let's Go Eevee, if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, I guess that'd be a very big downfall to go there and then, you know, not see an Eevee sitting there. Instead, you see Play Rough. It's kind of a downgrade. Alright, let's go to the other side now. Oh, it's Brock. Hey, I didn't expect to run into you here. I'm on my way back from visiting the Celadon City Gym. Keeping in touch with the other gym leaders is part of our duties after all. The girls at that gym all turned me away for some reason, though. They kept, like, Brock's, like, TV show nature in his video game character this time around, which is kind of funny. Actually, have some pewter crunchies. I brought them as a gift to the gym here. Got pewter crunchies from Brock. Oh, and you're probably going to want some tea after eating them. Pewter crunchies can make you thirsty. Got a cup of tea from Brock. So that's how you get the tea in the game now. Back in the day, you could just go up to the top of the, whatever the heck, the mart here, and like go to one of the vending machines. But in this game, they specifically ask for tea. I wonder if Brock was just giving people his pewter crunchies the whole way down here, and everybody just I have to have some tea. I will not open this gate until you give me some tea. Oh, I don't even have enough left to give to that thirsty guard now. Anyway, it looks like you've been visiting the gyms in other cities. I wish you the best. Well, that's one mystery out of the way. Thanks for that, Brock. What up, old lady? Oh, wait, that is an old man. Nope. I don't know. Being surrounded by my beloved Pokemon while enjoying some rest and a nice cup of tea. Moments like these mean the most to me. That's nice. I think it's kind of like a funny thing that they actually have the fire extinguisher. I mean, it's cool and more realistic, but also just slightly funny. I'm having a meeting with an important client. You want to join in? Really? Oh boy, must be nice working in a company where you don't ever have to wear a suit. And apparently you can just sit in on any random meeting too. The more the merrier, they say. I assume. I don't know. Yeah, they got a Nintendo Switch just sitting on their desk. I'm a graphic artist. I'm the one who designed you. Huh. Welcome, Pokemon Trainer. You probably won't know what I'm talking about, but come back once you've earned a title. Me? I'm a programmer. Alright. I'm the game director. I'm very happy that you're playing this game. Good luck with filling up your Pokédex. If you collect all the Pokemon, let me know. I wrote the story. Hey, tell me. Don't you think Erica's cute? That's weird. I like Misty a lot too. Oh, and Sabrina. I like her too. This dude likes all the women in the game. Found 3 health candies. The programmer didn't do his job. That Pikachu's running up the stairs while I go down. Rez, what's up? How's it going? How are you this evening? Or, well, it's not really the evening anymore. It's not. How are you tonight, Rez? Let's look at this. Service counter, trainer's market, video game shop, Wiseman gifts, accessory market, relaxation space, and vending machines. Doing well. How was my day? It was okay. Very slow, honestly, at work, but a lot better since I've been home. Sith, hello. How's it going? How are you today, Tim? Iron Tail is a still top move. It'll make short work of Fairy, Rock, and Ostop Pokemon. Try Attack is a move that comes with a bonus. It has a chance of inflicting a status condition on the opponent. welcome. How may I help you? What did you got? I don't know if I used real words there. I have 12 in the bag. Let's up this up to 8 or 6 apparently. I have this thing where I mostly like to keep at least, like, well, I'm at the beginning-ish of the journey, I'm about midway through it, I guess you could say, but I like to keep at least 20 of certain things like potions in there. So, popping it on both Twitch and YouTube. That's cool, and thank you. At least you're home now? Oh, yeah. Glad to be home. So much better than work. I know, I mean, at least I get to make money at work, but gosh. At what cost? 30,000 for Shadow Ball. Hyper Beam, bulk up, nah. Tri Attack, not a big fan. Waterfall, Iron Tail is very expensive. Shadow Ball, though, that's one right there that it's kind of hard to turn down. Let's get Shadow Ball. And then maybe sell some nugs. So how was your day, Tim? Hopefully it was pretty good. I got 4 nuggets. Okay, so I kind of only paid 10,000 at that point. Then I got a big pearl here. 4,000. See, the pearls and like some things like that and mushrooms, sometimes you see other people in the game and they kind of like want those random items and they'll give you other stuff, and it's hard for me to sell them sometimes. I thought we actually had some like Stardust, we do. I know, we'll save him for now. We did get Shadow Ball, so that's an actual plus. Let's see who can learn it. I think Kadabra can. Maybe the only one, but it's still like almost a must to be able to have. Almost everybody can actually, just Kadabra and Eevee, sorry. I was like, almost everybody. Nope, not quite. Let's go Eevee. Let's see what Eevee can forget for it. Dig. We're at the point now where Dig's about to start running its course. It's a good move for a little while, but it's a 2-parter, and if you're not fast enough, it kind of like falls short, but I don't know. We'll keep it for now. We'll get rid of Double Kick. Double Kick's the one that's definitely falling short now. It's a pretty weak move. Quick Attack kind of is definitely falling short now too, but it does promise a first struck as long as the other person doesn't use something like Extreme Speed or a faster move, or if they're just using the same move but faster. So we'll keep Quick Attack for now. We'll replace this Double Kick with Shadow Ball. It's not a very strong move anyway, so let's do that. It is more of a special attack kind of thing, and I think Eevee might actually lean toward actually having stronger attack than special attack, but still yet would still be a little bit more effective. Again, Double Kick, it's already kind of ran its course, and we're at this point. Ooh, not sheet, I forgot we actually had this. The user makes the target see a frightening mirage. It inflicts damage equal to the user's level, which isn't very much. So let's get rid of Non-Shade and replace it for Shadow Ball. Good deal. See what else we got in here. Hey Rez, you actually think you could do me a quick favor? You don't have to. I just it'd be good to ask if you would. It'd do me a quick solid. It'd save me just a couple of seconds. You can tell which Pokemon you got it from other people because their IDs are different. I need to go use the restroom, but here comes another guest. The new guys who's supposed to take over my shift is running late. Here, take this thing. If I have to skedaddle, maybe it can inspire you to cover for me. Got a helping hand. For free. Cool. Helping hand will boost the power of an ally's attacks during a battle. I'd help you out if I could, guy, but that's not an option. Sorry to hear that, Tim. At least you're back now. Welcome, how may I help you? I really didn't have to read that part. We already have a Firestone. I believe, anyway. Yeah. I think we already have a Thunderstone. We do not, so I need to buy a Thunderstone. That happened since you're watching this stream on your laptop? I don't think we need the other stones for now. So, we'll be back one day. Sometime. Eventually. Looks like your Eevee wants to stick with you just the way it is. Welcome, what are you looking for? Little bows, fancy bows, bandanas. Little bandana for their Eevee. I don't really know if I want any of the bandanas. I might have to do this here in a second. I'm trying to debate if I want to evolve my Pikachu now or not. Let's go with the Emerald Bandana. Why not? Let's do it. Put it on Eevee. The sailor cap looks so goofy. That is not a bandana, those are leaves. Let's just put it on there. Ears, chest, or the back. Ear. Oh, that's cool. I didn't even know we had, like, Eevee wear. Or the sailor stuff, to be honest with you. Glasses and hats. Sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm looking at Pikachu's moves really quick. Let's see what level it is. Thunderbolt's really the one that, you know, you just kind of want. We've already got that. It's at level 28. And we've got Thunderbolt, Double Kick, Dig, and Quick Attack. Its next move would be Nuzzle at 29. Tempting. Then Discharge. Not as tempting. Then Slam. And it already knows Thunderbolt, which is at 42. I think we'll wait till 29 so you can actually learn Nuzzle. And then at 29 we'll go ahead and get the Raichu. I don't really care about Thunder, Last Screen, or Wild Charge, or Agility. A lot of people might hate me for saying that, but those moves, they don't really tempt me much. We've already got Thunderbolt as well. And the reason I like Nuzzle is because it's like a promised paralysis kind of thing. And has 100% accuracy. It's very weak, but it's better than using like Thunder Wave, which actually might not always work, and also doesn't do actual damage. It just leaves with a paralysis. So we'll wait just a few more levels. Pikachu is at 28, so like one more level, and then we'll try to evolve Pikachu. And then with Vulpix, I think we're waiting to like 36. I think that's when you get Flamethrower. I'm not 100% sure, but I think, and that's when we're going to evolve Vulpix. It'll still be a little bit with that. Eevee is curious about the vending machine. Do you want to buy a drink? Freshwater, soda pop, lemonade. I don't want to give Eevee, like, soda. I don't know if it can have lemonade. Let's just buy one. You gave Eevee the can of lemonade. Eevee loves lemonade. Seems enamored with the lemonade's smooth taste. That's good. Wanting something to drink. Whoa, what the Jesus going on back there? That just looks crazy. Is that one spot? Oh my god. Holy jeez. You gotta check this out. Like, it doesn't do it up here, but watch the laptop. Watch. I step to this spot right here, and the game goes batshit crazy. And then I walk away and it's over. I have no idea. That is a random, like, stream glitch. And it's the only place it does this. Like, you walk to it, batshit crazy. I'm gonna quit before I mess something up. That is insane. What the hell? Oof. Meltan. I don't actually have Meltan. This is my first playthrough of this game. Wanting to hawk all the way to the top of even a department store. That's the destiny of a true hawker. Sister's a trainer, believe it or not. But she's so selfish, it drives you nuts. Her nuts. That person. But, Breakture, thank you so much for jumping in over on Facebook. I really appreciate that. But the language, it's Spanish. I believe. What up, Dave? Hello. That's a weird trade. Alright. I think we're pretty much done here. Bon, hello. And I'm doing pretty good, Dave. Thank you for asking. Alright, I'm gonna get a quick look around just anywhere else here. Here's the game corner, we'll be back around for that. Let's go to the restaurant. What are you staring at? Get lost. Either you leave or I'll make you leave. That's one way to talk to a person. There used to be an item up here, and I'm very surprised that there's not now. Just a very happy Pikachu. I am Trips, and Trips, how are you? Thank you so much for Eevee can't evolve now, blind. And yeah, Trips, thanks for jumping in over on Twitch. Ceylon City looks so different. Oh yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be able to reach the gym from here. Weird. Alright. Let's keep looking around. Huh? Pokemon. Oh no, this is a hotel for people. We're full, unfortunately. I can see that. I came here on vacation with my brother and my boyfriend. Just the three of us. Isn't Celadon a beautiful city? I don't really see any point in talking to these people. Sure. If it were easier. The game where Pokemon fly through the sky is a huge hit. We are positively raking in the cash now. I feel like I'm on cloud 9. You got rocket grunts in here. Maybe if we offered Pokemon as prizes to the top scorers, we could make even more money. Huh? What? I wasn't talking to you, kid. Don't touch the posters at the game corner. There's no secret switches behind any of them. Alright. Lead all the curry I can carry. Hey, a new face, welcome. This place is always packed with regulars. I can see that. Yeesh. I played so much at the game corner that my hands are twitching. Games are way too much fun these days. Know what I heard? There seems to be several floors hidden below the game corner. It's just hints for the game corner. So, we'll keep moving on. Actually, let's actually go check the game corner. I think I might have to fight Erica first, but I don't know. This is like the prize counter place, I believe. You prefer Viridian City? Don't know why, it feels more ironic. Or iconic, sorry. Because blue was the last gym there? I could see that. I'll take a little bit of a break. You need to take breaks when playing games. Oh, it's just the other side of the place. Broke my high score if only every day were like this. So yeah, this dude, I'm guessing. I'm guarding this poster, go away or else. Oh, well maybe you don't have to fight Erica first. Challenged by the Team Rocket Grunt. Let's hit it with the Scald. That super thing, though, it's super strong. Oh, it probably killed Gyarados that time. Oh, it didn't. Did make it flinch, though. Okay, who has... that's debatable. Let's go Pikachu, maybe. Maybe it won't kill Pikachu. Hopefully it won't kill Pikachu. It's just cycling through all the bot moves. Try to double kick it, see where we stand on this, and then hit it with the Thunderbolt if it doesn't. That's actually not too bad. Another double kick should actually do the trick. Don't die to Super Fang. Don't die. Good deal. Blast. At this rate, the location of the Team Rocket hideout is going to be discovered. I better tell the boss. I'm going to actually try to go through there first, maybe, because I feel like if I do... Well, there's Team Rocket. There, come on. Almost got it. Ah, so close. Come on, Jesse. Why don't we head to the hideout now? Oh, come on. We've already handed over the Cubone to another Team Rocket member. What's the harm in taking a little break? How are we supposed to open the hidden entrance to the hideout anyway? We just need to check the poster with the vehicle on it, remember? It's a poster with a vehicle. That's the best way to represent us. It's a rocket ship, because they're always blasted off. What do you mean? What kind of vehicle is the best way to represent us? You know, things that blast off into space. It's hilarious. Could have been a better Pokemon in this place. What's the point of the Raticate? I mean, it's just supposed to be like symbolic to like the Team Rocket grunts. You know, they always basically have around the same ones. It's usually like either Ekans, Weezing. A lot of them have end up Grommers, Rattata, Raticate. They usually don't vary too much when it comes to the whole Rocket grunts. Randomly, sometimes they'll have Growlithe. Maybe not in this game. And then, like in, I know in, let's see. I think it's in the Johto games where they, a few of them will have, like, Houndour. Pokeflute awakens sleeping Pokemon. It does so with the sound that only they can hear. Go to Pokemon Road. I am Madame Celadon. I am the one who can look into your future and see the encounters that are to come. I shall foresee the nature of those fateful allies you have met. 10,000! No thanks. If fate leads you back here, just meet me again. Okay. Have I tried the Mega Pokemon? In this game, no. Not yet. Right now, I'm just trying to find a pretty solid playthrough with all this. I feel like I'd be cheating if I was using the Blastoise or the Alakazam. The Rocket Executive had a Houndoom too. Yeah, I was thinking it was something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's usually still pretty typical Pokemon. Anyways, check this out here. Hey, a switch behind the poster. Let's push it. You heard a sound. Echo from somewhere on this floor. Lockers? No. This? No. Oh, there it is. How does nobody else just notice this wide door just open all of a sudden? Too caught up in the games, I suppose, but... Alright, let's see if this is as confusing as it was when I was a kid. I know there's like little puzzles down here. You stuck in the Team Rocket's operation. What nerve? Challenged by the Rocket Grunt. What you got? Golbat. Okay. You just passed Jesse and James? Oh, we already talked to him a second ago. Yeah, I know. I was hoping for a little bit more damage. It's still not too bad. Not to jinx myself, but I'm really surprised it's not like using Confusery. Really even more surprised about the Swift. And this time I'm just gonna like hit up some potions instead of going all the way back to the Pokemon Center for now. Dragon Tail. Let's check it out first. I'm pretty sure Dragon Tail's accuracy is like horrible. Yeah, well, accuracy's 90, the power's 60, so it's not horrible. Let's see. Let's get rid of Rage. I feel like that's like a good trade-off because I'm not a big fan of Rage anyway. Pidgeotto got to 29. Now we get the Pikachu there. Get that Raichu. Do you want a Mewtwo? Not right now. I appreciate it though. What is Mewtwo like catching in this game though? I know like there's Mewtwo toward the end of the game, if it's anything boding to the classics. But I've been wondering about the legendary Pokemon. Do they move around like the other Pokemon do in this game? Sabrina should have been the final gym leader besides Mewtwo. The best psychic Pokemon was Alakazam. Also in the anime, she literally had powers. Ash should not have survived that encounter. Yeah, the show with Sabrina, that was just so messed up how they did that, where they like shrink him down and like put him in her dollhouse, and you find out she like turned her family to dolls or something. I mean, that is just weird. A beautiful spa on an undercover mission. What's a child like you doing here? I'm here to beat Team Rocket. Heh, you've got attitude. I like that. Let me give you a present so you remember our little encounter here. Team Rocket's a set. Oh wow, so you can just dress like Team Rocket now. Just wear that set and you'll feel as if you're a Team Rocket grunt yourself, although you're too short to be a real grunt. Did figure out you were in a disguise immediately. Well, it's both very generous and very rude at the exact same time. Who are you and how'd you get here? Stairs. Reminds you of Clarissa Shields, the best woman boxers. She's got hands. I don't know if I know who that is, but I mean, I get the whole boxer thing though. Coughing. Wish I would have switched to Kadabra, but that's okay. Let's see. Let's just use Scald. Go for the stab. Maybe we'll leave it with a burn. Is Lance in here? You always been curious. I'm not sure. I would think not. The whole Lance encounter where he like does all that is like in the Johto game, and he never actually like did that in the Kanto region. So, and again, I'd never played this game, so I don't really know though. This Vegeta with a cape. For once again, did not look at what Pokemon they're sending out, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go out on a limb, out on something, and throw in Kadabra. Rattata. Shit. Not what I wanted to do. I mean, I guess it was, but not what I expected. Send Pikachu back out. Or out. It wasn't out a second ago, but it is now. What up, Ben? Hello. Thanks for jumping in over on... Holy jeez. YouTube. Man, don't kill my Pikachu. Oh, thank goodness Pikachu took it out. Okay, let's see what's next. Another Rattata. I don't really want to switch Pokemon right now, but I'm gonna because I really just don't want Pikachu to die for no reason. We just got rid of Double Kick on Eevee. Let's just send in Pidgeotto. It seems like a safe-ish bet. If you caught a Zapdos, you'd replace it with that Pikachu? Probably not. I don't really ever use legendary Pokemon on the team. I take that back. Occasionally, it's circumstantial. But mostly I usually don't use legendary Pokemon on the team. It's an occasional thing. Oh, I mean, I don't doubt it being really good. And, you know, the ground immunity, too, is really nice, I know. But, yeah, I mean, it's a hard trade for me to, like, just use legendaries. I don't have anything against them. It's not really my preference. 3 mighty candies. Alright. I'm gonna run to the Pokemon Center really. Actually, let's go talk to this Spa Lady. Maybe she'll heal my Pokemon. Probably not, but maybe. Oh. Alright, let's go to the Pokemon Center. And a few more of them are hurt. Don't want to use too many potions. You have Dragonaut on your team? Well, Dragonaut's not really legendary. It's like a pseudo-legendary. I don't really count pseudo. Pseudos... I would definitely use. I like a good pseudo. Like I love, you know, Dragonaut, Salamence, Tyranitar. Pretty much all of them I like quite a bit. Alright, while we're getting our Pokemon healed up, I'm going to go take a very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, I had to blow my nose and grab a drink really quick. It's the only thing about this time of year. Well, it's not the only thing. I'm not a big fan of the cold, but this time of year, my allergy is just like my worst enemy. Based on a big bird from Elm Street? I don't think so. It reminds me of like an old Hispanic bird, which I don't know if it's actually based off that. It's what it reminds me of. I would think it's not. Glitched from its spot, really? Was stuck in the middle? There's been some weird stuff going on with the stream tonight. Earlier when we were at the top tower, it wasn't doing it on the Switch, it was only on the PC. There was like some weird, crazy glitching going on at the department store. Alright, so really all there is to do right now is go downstairs. I see Ghost anyway. Okay, cool. So now Hypno, we got Gyarados. Gyarados actually has bot, so that'll work out in our favor. I mean the Native American Thunderbird, right? Actually, yeah, you're right. I was thinking, at first I was thinking Quetzalcoatl, but that's a Final Fantasy summon, Quetzalcoatl. The Thunderbird. Yeah, that's the one. Sorry. I'm very tired, you gotta bear with me. I've been at work all day. It was a very long day, unfortunately. A pretty nasty glitch, good thing it was only in one spot, yeah. So far as we've seen, yeah, let's all knock on wood. Oh man, it is just as crazy as it used to be. Alright, well, we'll figure it out somehow. The best way I know to really do a lot of these is just look ahead and plan ahead. Let's go ahead and backtrack. I'm hoping it's like the same puzzle. If so, then it's not going to be too bad. Found a nugget. Make some more money back. Got an awakening. Can you catch that Chansey? Not the one in the Pokemon Center now. Did we already catch one? I know I tried to catch one, but I don't think we did. We got the Clefairy. Yeah, we didn't catch the Chansey. You can't catch Chansey, though. I ran into, actually 2 of them in the wild, I think, now. But I didn't catch it, unfortunately. It ran away. I've had a very difficult time catching a few of the Pokemon in this game. Having to use, like, the Joy-Con here is not very easy. You need it for the Elite Four. Well, to be fair, Chansey wouldn't be that great for the Elite Four. It's a Pokemon that has, like, a lot of health, but it really isn't very versatile on usefulness. Got a PP up. Honestly, the way I've built my team in this game is kind of varied on the Elite Four. It's what I've been basing most of my team on. Not basing it to copycat the Elite Four. Basing it as a strategic plan for when the time comes where we gotta face the Elite Four. It's one of the reasons why I initially decided I wanted to use like a flying type like Pidgeot for Bruno. And also a psychic type as well. I just took a few other things. Just trying to really think strategically the farther end of this that I'm going to end up going with who I have to face later on. And the Elite Four is like a big thing, and that deciding factor. Emboar has a cool shiny. I don't think I've even seen Emboar shiny, to be honest with you. This is an unpopular opinion, and not offending anybody, hopefully saying it. It might be my least favorite starter. I really like Tepig, and I can't... What is its second form? Pignot, I think? I don't like Emboar, though. I don't know what it is about Emboar. I didn't like its design. In that generation, though, I was always, let's see, there was Tepig. Who was it Snivy in that generation? Was Superior? If so, that's... I mean, I'm a big fan of the grass type starters, except for Gen 1 and Gen 2. Blue Flames is lit. Blaziken shiny should have been blue. Yeah, oh man, Blaziken shiny is so disappointing. It's so cool, yet so disappointing. I mean, it's just like a different hue of red. Alright, let's battle these people. What do you hope to achieve by coming here? The ability to see ghosts. Not a good matchup. Let's immediately switch out for Eevee. For two reasons. One, Eevee knows Dig. The second reason, just in case it uses self-destruct, Eevee's probably the one that's gonna live. Blaziken and Ubers, and they gave it such a bad shiny. Yeah, that's actually happened quite a lot with a few of the shiny Pokemon that certain Pokemon get, like Pikachu, for example. Like, and Goldeen. Pikachu and Goldeen. They're shiny Pokemon that you literally wouldn't even know that they are shiny unless you saw the sparkle. Like, right off the bat, you wouldn't even think that they were shiny. Like, they're that similar. Like, Pikachu is just like a darker color than what it is, and barely. And Goldeen's like a broader color than what it usually is, and its red's just more distinct. Literally, if I just saw one without the sparkle happen, I wouldn't even guess it was a shiny. Electrode blue? I don't even know if I've ever seen an Electrode shiny, believe it or not. Got a Hopper Potion. Intruder alert. Sending out that Ekans. I wish I would have switched for Kadabra. It's not too late. I'm actually gone too really quick. Did not expect that slam to happen, or to be that strong when it happened. Let's hope he goes first, and let's hope Psybeam does the trick. Thank goodness for both of those things. Kyogre is a pink shiny. At least it's a big difference. Gosh, I want to keep Kadabra out, but I feel like it might get whopped away after taking that giant hit from that Ekans. Let's switch. I hate to. After this battle, we'll go ahead and possibly and try to evolve Pikachu. I mean, we will, actually, but I don't know. My brain's a little broken. Just seeing Kadabra take that much. Woof. I always thought Ekans and Arbok were like two hilarious Pokemon. Like Ekans is just snake backwards, and Arbok is Cobra with a K backwards. Hilarious. Let's just go full cannon game. Just Thundershot or Thunderbolt Arbok. Don't poison Pikachu, please. Or kill it. Don't do either of those things. If you had an Alakazam, it would be pretty much OG. I do have one that was traded to me from Trips the other day, but I don't really want to use it right now. And I do want to actually get the Alakazam eventually. I'm going to have to trade for somebody to get it, though. But I want to get to that point. I wanted to know Psychic. That's pretty much it. If I could actually get it to learn Psychic, and then I'd be pretty happy. I don't know what level Kadabra actually learns Psychic. So it's kind of like with my Pikachu, where I've been trying to decide when they stop learning certain moves, and when I'm waiting on that, when I would actually evolve them. Okay, I'll talk. If you want to find the bus, take the elevator. Oh, that was easy. We'll be back to the elevator. It's not going to be that hard to get to. Let's travel to the lower floor. And then see what we got going on there. Then travel to the Pokemon Center, heal up, then go foresee the boss fight after. Look who finally showed up, huh? We got word from upstairs that you were coming. You'll be back. Gotta count your money. It's all good. Oof. There's that Confuser. I knew it was going to happen eventually. It's like a go-to for like Golbat in Pokemon games. That Confuser. Trying to make your Pokemon hurt itself in confusion. Which happens quite a bit. Come on. Good deal. Snapped out of confusion. Hopefully it'll take out Golbat. It did not. Hopefully it'll move first this time at least. Nope, it used Swift. Don't kill Gyarados. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot to evolve Pikachu. We'll do it after we heal up at the Pokemon Center. It seems like a better time. Oh, we don't have to go to the Pokemon Center. Tell me I can use this. Found a guard spec. Oh man, I can't use this. I was really hoping I could use this to just heal my Pokemon. No, okay. That's fine. We'll go to the Pokemon Center. Jen, hello. How are you this evening? And hopefully it's pretty good. Thank you for jumping in over on Facebook. I really appreciate that. Hey, Jesse and James are gone. Made progress and let's go Eevee. Oh yeah. Currently trying to work our way through the Rocket Grunts at the game corner and leveling up some Pokemon so we can face Erica. You already beat the game? Very nice. Pokemon should be better now. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's evolve Pikachu. Not really sure where the Thunderstone is, but I'm guessing it's not here. Power up pocket, maybe? Yes. Thunderstone, let's do it. Let's get us a Raichu. It didn't learn Nuzzle. That's okay. You have a Gyarados? I do have a Gyarados. Beck, what's good? All is well, and welcome back, Bon. Raichu weighs 70 pounds. Wants to learn Thunder Punch. Oh, maybe. Maybe get rid of that quick attack? I actually never knew that Raichu had more attack than special attack. Is that like a thing? I guess it is. It could just be how we leveled up. Let's get rid of quick attack though. Again, a move that's kind of ran its course. So I was talking about that earlier. How do you get a Raichu? Is it possible to get? No, you can still, like, I caught this Pikachu in Viridian Forest. Like, I'm playing Let's Go Eevee. So, Eevee's my Pokemon that I can't actually evolve. So, I caught Pikachu in Viridian Forest, and that Pikachu can evolve into Raichu. And I still want to do my Vulpix, but I'm still going to wait until we learn Flamethrower at least. But yeah, you can actually just get a Thunderstone from, like, here in Celadon City. It looks so crazy to see a Raichu follow you around in the game. Because I'm so used to, like, seeing a Pikachu. And it's not Pikachu anymore, it's that Raichu. It's just, it's so different. So you can evolve Eevee. And Pikachu, Let's Go. I don't know if you can actually get a Pikachu in, or Eevee in Let's Go. Can you? Can you catch a wild Eevee? If so, then yeah, but I don't know if you can get a, I don't know if you can actually catch, Eevee. Can you catch wild Eevee? Because I know they don't just give you one in the game. I've already figured that out. I was there a second ago. That's not a thing anymore. Still finding a Mew and Melmetal. Hopefully you have some good luck. Ooh, there's an Autumn. Got a Revolve. Very nice. Hey, rats. Jolteon over Raichu. I'm hit and miss with it. I do like Jolteon. I love the evolutions. I love all of them. The thing about Jolteon, I do love it, but it's the moves. I feel like Raichu and Pikachu learn better moves because, I mean, they can still be taught good moves. You know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. I mean, you can always teach your Pokemon good moves, which is an awesome plus. But I think, like, on a base level, I think actually Raichu and Pikachu learn better moves. Oh, believe me though, if I could get a Jolteon, I wouldn't have, or even a Flareon. Actually, I don't know. I do like Ninetales, so I might not go that far. But if I could get a Jolteon, I would have actually chose that. I do like Raichu still, though, but it's the big thing for me is you can't evolve this Eevee specifically, so my choices are a little limited. Electric types learn trash moves usually. True. But Jolteon has the fastest speed besides Electrode. It was a OU tier for many generations. Sorry, we're going through a little roundabout. Hopefully it'll end quickly. Let me do something really quick. Okay, we're good. Volt Switch was the way to go with Jolteon. I don't really like a lot of those like switch moves. Like U-turn and like Volt Switch. I don't know. To me, I don't really know how to explain it. They almost feel like turn wasters. But I guess it does buy you more time if you know how to use them correctly, and you have like a I guess I could say like a perfect chess move for it. But when it comes to completing the Pokédex, only 120 away. Like 120 away, you mean like 30 away, and you got 120. That is 120 away is a lot. But that's good. Hopefully, you have some pretty good luck on that. But actually, one of the OG fastest Pokemon in the game was, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna say Jolteon was definitely up there too, but like Meowth was a really fast one. One of the things that always blew my mind, like an in-game tier, if you just did it based and you, like, when I mean base, and you did an Eevee or Eevee train, a lot of times, randomly, a level 100 Meowth would be faster than a level 100 Persian, which blows my brain. Fire type should have Stab Fire Switch move. Fire Flicker would be a cool name. Flame Flicker. There are 2 Pokemon missing in the Pokédex, Mew and Melmetal. You already have Meltan. Wait, they actually added Melmetal and Meltan to this Pokédex? I know you can get them in the game, but they added them to this Pokédex too, though? Stop meddling in Team Rocket's affairs, or else. I really gotta switch my Gyarados out. Let's see what else he has. Let's Dragon Tail him if it hits. Which we're about to flinch. Oh, nope. Okay, switch back to the other one. I regret that decision. Immediately. At least it only knows Thunder Shock, but it's still Tom's 4 effective. Bring Rattata back, please. This should do the trick. Alright, let's switch out for Raichu. Oh man, that was oof. I really need to start doing more with Vulpix. It's just so hard because Vulpix doesn't really know that many moves. Because everybody else is starting to get caught up, but Vulpix is back here just lacking so badly. Electric types are good because most are fast, and only one weakness in being paralyzed is so annoying, but useful on the other side. True. I like to use an electric type most of the time. Like my last playthrough of Pokemon Sword, I actually had Boltund go throughout the game with me. Which I love that Pokemon. I don't see why it gets so much hate. I feel like it's such an awesome Pokemon, but it gets so much fan hate. I love Boltund. In One Piece, they made a character based off the rapper Eminem. Really? Like, I know you said really at the end, but like, really? Let's keep our old news. That is just weird. Wah! Is it a cool character at least? I mean, I don't really listen to Eminem's music. I've never been a big fan. I don't hate on it, but not the biggest, like, Eminem fan. I just feel like his old music's silly and his new music's just so... eh. His name is Enel. Interview. And he's the lightning deity. What makes him based off Eminem? Failed the hopper potion. Very nice. And the PP up. What's that you say? The elevator doesn't work. Of course not. I've been keeping the lift key safe this whole time. And there you has the strongest power in the series, literally a lightning god. Wow. Send out Grimer. Gosh, this is another time where I wish I had Kadabra handy. Would have been really good experience for Grommer. Or, not Grommer, sorry. I looked at Grommer and thought Grommer. Kadabra. And I want to switch, but his defense is pretty low, and I don't want it to... Let's just go for the stab effect. Maybe Scald, maybe hope for a burn. Yes, we got the burn. I've hated this move for years. Minimize. Oh my gosh, especially on Grommer. When I was younger, this move used to get on my nerves so bad, where they just like keep using Minimize to the point where you could barely hit the Pokemon. Or the creator said Eminem was one of his inspiring musicians? Really? That's so odd. Dude's popular. I mean, he's been around since the 90s, and a lot of people do like his music. Like I said, I can't hate on him. He's very famous, very popular. It's just not my style of music, I guess you could say. I listen to like a lot of more electric music or rock music for the most part. I do enjoy some hip hop. I enjoy hip hop more than rap, so there's that as well. And Eminem's much more on the rap side than the hip hop side, in my opinion. Let's say like hip hop, like Run the Jewels, and then some like really like low tier people that people usually haven't ever heard of, like Typical Cats. I love Typical Cats. They haven't really had any new music in the last few years, but man, they were thriving back in like the mid 2000s. Love Typical Cats. And there's a few other groups I like too. I just don't listen to them very often. And I like some Japanese hip-hop groups too. More into country music. You're in the country? I'm not the biggest fan of country either, but I don't hate on it. I mean, a lot of people like it. It's much like, you know, rap. I don't really listen to a lot of country though. Like I said, it's mostly like rock music for me, electric music, and if I do into like any rap style music, it's like hip hop. Now that I'm supposed to keep you from... How am I supposed to keep you from taking the lift key? Guess I'll have to use my own kind of struggle. Take it and run? Hope my bosses don't hear about this. Haha, whew. Without that key, there's no way you'll make it to the boss. If you're thinking you better get it back from up there, then I'm sure glad to see you try. I mean, there's an air duct. Can we get on there? If there were a step stool or something, maybe it'd be possible to reach that from there. Look around to see if you can find something you can climb up on. I mean, this table, if we could scoot it. There's a note on the wall with a warning scrolled. Please don't let any Pokemon in the air vents. They climb on top the walls and wreak havoc. Chair? The chair should probably be used as a step. It has wheels on it. That is very dangerous. Kids, don't try this at home. You listen to rap songs, but you do prefer heavy metal too? And club music. Yeah, it's honestly in almost that same style that I'm on. I actually listen to like basically the same genres. Like I said, I like hip hop, but not a lot of rap. But I do enjoy like a lot of club style music too, like a lot of like dubstep or like just some EDM in general. Like, you know, the main tier ones, you know, you got like a Bass Nectar and like Excision. But there's a lot of other ones like Keizo that I'm really into as well. Stuff like that. And Kaiwachi, which, I mean, I could go on and on. I mostly listen to like all kinds of music. You love EDM. Yeah, Rez, it's pretty good. I listen to a lot of EDM. Up you go. Send Eevee. I was actually expecting to send the Rachu, but whatever works. Now's the time for your partner to shot and get the key that Team Rocket grunts through. Wait, we get to control Eevee? No way. And this is just cool. There should be more of this in the game. You listen to a lot of stuff, but EDM is your favorite. A lot of rap songs have auto-tune, which can earn it for you. I feel you there too. We got the lift key. Very nice. Did you hear something just now? I did. There was definitely a noise. Could it be an intruder? Never mind. It must have been Meowth's hungry tummy. Don't get me all worried over nothing. Eevee came back to us. And we got the lift key. Make sure we're not leaving anything behind. I see Giovanni there. Alright, good deal. Controlling Eevee, it's really nice they allow you to do that. Yeah, I wish it would happen more often in the game. It's pretty cool. You wouldn't say playing a guitar takes more skill than rapping. Rapping actually takes a lot of skill, especially freestyling. Ain't Boba Fett in this gen 2? No, it's like Johto. Well, rapping well. Not the rap today. Yeah, I mean, believe me, I'm not talking shit on rap. I'm just not the biggest fan. And I don't really compare either one. Being a lyricist is just as hard as being someone who plays a guitar. For sure, hands down, 100%. And rap is much more poetic than a lot of people give it credit for. Even, I just like hip-hop more. Hip-hop to me is much more creative. They actually have a much more diverse. The lyrics are so much deeper usually. And with rap these days, it's just mostly... I don't even know how you could call it. They get silly, mostly. Or a lot of people just try to capitalize on being the biggest next rapper out there and trying to get rich. I don't even, you know, mind auto-tune, because a lot of people actually use it, even when you can't usually tell that somebody's being auto-tuned. Like 90% of artists are auto-tuned these days. But to me, it's like Eminem, for instance. Again, I'm just not a big fan because, like, back when he first started, like, a bunch of his stuff was just, like, so hyperactive, so nonsense, you know? And then nowadays, it's just more of, like, I changed my life and I'm gonna sing about it for, like, the next 15 years. Which, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people get into it. It's inspirational for some people, but for me, I hear it, I'm just like, dude, I didn't care before, I don't care now. That's why, like, more things like, you know, like, again, like, Run the Jewels. Gosh, Run the Jewels, it's just, they just, like, you got LP and Killer Mike, and they're just, like, literally rapping about modern day times, about how fucked up society is, and, basically how fucked up, like, a lot of things end up turning out. just in general. So there's that, but then you also have like people out here like Typical Cats, which again, they haven't really recently released any music, so I do recommend them if you do like any rap. Typical Cats have some good stuff out there, but nothing new, so there's that. Definitely still worth listening to though if you really get into anything like that. But when it comes to people like Eminem, again, I'm not talking shit. It's not my favorite like type of music. They just have so many nonsense songs, or again, so many songs where they're just trying to like, I changed my life and I'm gonna again sing about it for the next 15 years. It's just, Eminem is the rap god to some people. To me, he's like the rap. What would I call him? Like the rap. I actually have nothing to call him. He just raps to me. I don't know. A lot of people also don't know or realize that there's several different types of rap. That's true. Playing guitar is harder than it looks. That's also true. Yeah, I wouldn't devalue either one of them. Honestly, being musically inclined takes all kinds of skill. Some people have it, some people don't. Okay, I really need to think about this strategically. I'm gonna start with Kadabra, I think. I don't need to check moves, that's not what I was trying to do. Rap songs back then were better now. A Garbodor. That's also something that differs for me too. Like I said, I'm just all over the place with my music. I'm a pretty picky guy, unfortunately, when it comes to music. But I like it when people sing and they actually have a meaning of their songs instead of just like just nonsense. It's just something I can't get behind. Is nonsense in music. It's always gonna like I do like some funny spin-off songs too, which is weird to say, but yeah. Now from the 90s, early 2000s was the best. Now look at the direction it's going. There's still some good people out there, but yeah, I feel you directly on that. Most of the time, it's just about people singing about being rich, or having a nice car, or having a nice watch, or flexing. You're that twerp from Mount Moon. Just how long are you gonna follow us around? I know I'm beautiful, but what do you want? To rescue Cubone. To join Team Rocket. What? That Cubone? We already gave the poor thing to the boss. It doesn't matter. There's no way we're letting you through to see the boss. It's payback time for those fossils from Mount Moon, you brat. But yeah, I mean, if you were curious about like Typical Cats, though, I'd definitely recommend them. I wish they had new music so I could recommend, but like one of my favorite songs by the Typical Cats is Any Day. It's the perfect example of the style of hip hop I'm really into. And again, like, if you don't know, my mind just went blank. Run the Jewels. You gotta look them up too. Run the Jewels is just next level good. Alright, let's do the bully technique. Take one out. And kinda actually let's take Arbok out first if we can. I was gonna do Wheezing first, but Arbok's probably the go. But yeah, I think one of the things I like about Typical Cats, though, they really have a lot of that 90s feel to their music, and they came in like the mid-2000s. I'm actually going to let this play out really quick, and I'm going to take a very, 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 very quick restroom break. I'll be right back. Horror-Cadabra. Disco club music, heavy metal. Disco! Now that is music I am completely unfamiliar with. I know what disco is, but I don't really listen to anything that's disco-y. Oh man, maybe I shouldn't have sent in Vulpix. I'm gonna immediately switch Vulpix out. I sent Vulpix in and it's like, no. Let's nope out of this one really quick. I'm gonna send in Gyarados, I guess. Man, I wish Kadabra would have lived through that. I was really hoping it had been faster too, but it obviously wasn't. Man, that poison. Strong. Too strong. Might as well. Hope for the best. Pooh. Paralyzed by Eevee. Donna Summer? I have no idea who Donna Summer is. You like some disco? I don't think I know any disco. Right, let's switch Gyarados out for... Gosh, this is tough again. I guess let's go Pidgeotto. Disco club music? I like club music, but I don't really think I've heard much disco at the club. I haven't even been to a club in, gosh, I don't know how long. Oh man. Please hit Weezing. Why is hitting Arbok still an option when it's down? Gathered its energy to break through. Oh my gosh. Eevee just healed itself from paralysis. But if you like club music and you like metal, have you ever checked out any like Sullivan King? It's like the perfect mix of that genre. I was hoping for more stab effect on that. I don't know why. Alright, let's switch Eevee out. Eevee's not really doing us much good here against Weezing. Send Raichu in. Wait, I think I'm switching out Pidgeotto. Yeah, okay. DJ Tiesto, DJ Snake, Marshmallow. Marshmallow's okay. Dead Mouse is okay as well. I normally don't like too many artists if they have DJ in front of their name. I'm usually not a big fan. I do like Marshmallow though. And Dead Mouse is okay too. In that genre, I really like. I like, again, you know, Dead Mouse and Marshmallow. I'm a really big Base Nectar fan, but I guess Base Nectar is kind of not as well known. So if I had to like take another step back, I'd say I really like in that kind of category. Let's see, I like Flex Pavilion. Flex Pavilion's definitely in that like upper, and Knopf Party. I like Knopf Party and Flex Pavilion quite a bit. I'm definitely gonna hit up a Pokemon Center too. How infuriating. Don't let it get to your head just because your Pokemon were a teeny bit stronger. Exactly. And even if you did defeat us in battle, we're still bigger and stronger than you. We'll just use brute force to... He's afraid of Eevee. Looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. Tiesto is also one of the best. I mean, he's okay, I guess. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of anybody that actually has, like, DJ in their name. But I don't hate on people's music taste. Don't ever think that. I'm really honestly into a lot of music, and we're all gonna always like our own style. I'd be better off backtracking. I want to go out right there, but I don't really want to battle anybody else. A lot of your friends listen to Tiesto. I don't think I actually share any music likes with any of my friends, unfortunately. I used to, I guess, back in the day, but these days, I don't know many people that listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to, honestly, mostly a lot of, like, post-hardcore metal, punk rock, and then again, like, just different EDM. And again, you know, hip-hop, but... Scared of an Eevee? Yeah. I was surprised about that, too. Alright. Let's make our way down. Trying to finish this up. In here, anyway. That is not what I meant to do. There we go. Chicago, everybody knows who Tiesto is, and they listen to some of his songs. That's cool. In my area, people mostly just listen to country music around here. Either country music or, like, the most popular rap on the radio. I don't even listen to the radio. Most of the music I like, it doesn't even play on the radio. Tommy Lee Newton, or aka otherwise known as Retro Game H. How's it going? How have you been, Tommy? I'm glad you could make it. Thanks for jumping in over on Facebook. Everyone listens to country here? Yeah, it's really big. I mean, I live in Georgia, of course everybody listens to country here. Just one look at the Silphscope, and it's plain to see. Silphco definitely has the technology and skill Team Rocket will need to make our wishes come true. A machine that lets you see what otherwise cannot be seen. It's nothing but a useless toy. Still, yes, this could do. Carry on, Archer, with your plans to take over Silphco for Team Rocket. Yes, sir. What is a child doing here? You listen in on our conversation without saying a word. I don't much care for that. I am Archer, an admin of Team Rocket. And I do not go easy, even on children. You want the NTS? What's NTS? There's some intellectual people in the hood. There was a calculus professor in your hood in Baltimore. And you got respect from the people in the Baltimore hood. That's good. I don't even know calculus. Oh, the EDM beats. The nts. I get it now. I was seeing the NTS and I was just like, huh? But I get it now, the nts. Yeah, I earned this. I mean, I would say so. To know calculus. That alone is respect worthy. There's actually a song by, what was it, Bloodhound game called the Untis. It makes me think about that. Alright. Oh man, this is either going to turn out really good or really bad, and I feel like it's going to be really bad because wheezing. Yeah, let's switch. I want to keep it, I want to have faith in Kadabra, I do, but it's so underleveled that I just have the feeling wheezing is just going to dunk on him so bad. Taught your brother calculus math too? That's really cool. Boys noise, robot noises. This dude is gonna straight up dunk on my team, I feel like, so hard. Does Weezing have levitate? That is a serious question. Let's just try to go for the burn and the stab. Stab and burn. That sounds horrible. That's what we want though. We got the burn. Very nice. Man, this Weezing is like OP. He does have levitate. Okay, I figured he did. I wanted to use dig on him so bad, but I figured levitate would just be in his like his corner there. Hopefully the stab and the scald will take him out this time. You need Psychic? I do have Psychic, you got Kadabra, but Kadabra is flimsy. Ugh. Poor Gyarados. Oh, Vulpix is just... I'm not gonna do that to Vulpix. Vulpix will die. Like I said, we got Kadabra, but Kadabra is just not gonna make the cut. Weezing got that, yeah. Evolve that thing. I need to, but I want him to learn like better moves first. Like he only has Saw Wave right now. Plus I have to have somebody to trade with is another big thing. They nerfed Gengar? I'm not sure. I haven't, I didn't really use Gengar much in Sword, and I haven't used it at all in this. Oh my god, Flamethrower. Yes, we can finally get Ninetales. This is all I was waiting for with Vulpix. Yes, for getting old move. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Get out of here, Ember. We got Ninetales after this. That makes me so happy. Let's just keep battling. I think Raichu's got this. I hope so anyway. So Wave sucks booty. Yeah, it does. That's why I'm wanting to at least get like some other move on Kadabra beforehand. Because like once you evolve him, I imagine he's much like Raichu, and then like Ninetales, like they just naturally doesn't like learn any other moves. I feel like that is the case, though I'm not 100% sure on that. Your Raichu's female? Yes, yes it is. While they make Gengar uglier in each gen, I feel like it's looked about the same. Saw the cut tail, yeah. My Pikachu had the little heart tail. But yeah. My Eevee is also female, I believe. Forgive me, Giovanni. For me to be defeated by a simple child. Oh, thank goodness. I automatically assume I'm going to have to battle Giovanni now. I don't know. It's automatic assumption. So I'm going to leave here and go heal to Pokemon Center. Kingar's beautiful? Yeah, it is. Okay, who's up front? It's Kadabra. We'll go with it. Are you lost, little child? I might be after this. I don't know. Maybe not. He's sending out Zubat. Okay, okay. I think we might have this one. Knock on wood. The later gen Gengar looks so different. I feel like... Oh, does he though? I feel like he's always looked the same, but I mean... I could be wrong. Not really much to him. Thank God, Kadabra. Thank you, Kadabra. Ghastly. Let's just keep it going. First Ghastly seen of the game. Very nice. Uh-oh. That rocket somehow opened the door. I feel like that is a very big flaw in the design of their hot out here. I shouldn't be surprised though. I mean, they hot a switch behind a freaking poster. How we gonna hot this switch? Yeah, put a poster over it. This old man's onto something. Put a poster over that switch. I can see my shadow with my eyes closed. Me get a really good poster. Feeling when they only had 3 ghost Pokemon in the first gen and they couldn't do shit to Sabrina. Oh man, the first generation was so broken. Like, so broken. Like Dragonite, Dratini, and Dragonair were like the only dragons. Yeah, the 3 ghost Pokemon were Ghastly, Haunter, and Gengar. I mean, the first generation was the most broken generation of all time. To be fair, it made it worse when they let the fairy type Pokemon, steel type Pokemon, and what else did they add? And dark type Pokemon. I don't think there actually is a dark type in this, but there is their like move still. Made it even more broken and unbalanced. Like, I feel like this game is even more broken and unbalanced than the original games were. It's because there's these other tops that now exist, but still the lack of that thereof, of the new things that fixed it. It's mind-boggling that they went with that direction. But I'm not saying anything too negative about it because it... I mean, it worked, I guess. It was more meant for kids, to be fair, too. Kids and people looking for nostalgia and, like, having a new journey in a game with, like, older attributes. But yeah, this game and the OG games especially super unbalanced. I mean, it didn't really get fixed in Johto either. It didn't really start to fix itself until like Generation 3. Like, Johto fixed a little bit, but really they just introduced more things into the fray that didn't make a lot of sense. Missing No is a ghost type, but Missing No didn't come till Gen 2. 3 bug top. And Beedrill learned the best move, the best one? Oh, 3 bug top moves. Beedrill stats sucked. Beedrill still isn't that great. So, you defeated Archer. I must say I'm impressed you got here. Team Rocket captures Pokemon from around the world. They're important tools for keeping our criminal enterprise going. I am the leader of this enterprise, Giovanni. What? You want me to release the Cubone? You came barging into our hideout just for that. What an amusing child, but for your insolence, you will feel a world of pain. They were just doing anything? I think the originals were mostly targeted at... It was like, what would really jab the kids' brains the most to make them want to play these games and make their parents be like, alright, I'll just go buy it. Along with, like, the Pokemon cards. They had, like, their brain set on, like, certain Pokemon, and they were just like, these are going to be the ones we just roll the punches with, and we're going to go with it while it's still hot. And then later on, we'll start introducing more, and things will balance out and make more sense. Sorry, I would have kept him out, but I'm automatically assuming this Persian knows moves that would kill Kadabra immediately. But yeah, Generation 1 was such a mathematical and a mathematical obscurity, I guess you could say, in a market scheme, where it was meant to target children the hardest they could. They came out with an anime, they came out with manga, they came out with Pokemon cards, trading card game, they came out with toys, they had these video games. You could literally pick up Pokemon wherever the hell you went, from like 97 to like 2004. Like, Pokemon was fucking everywhere, and it almost still is everywhere. I mean, look at, if you follow the Pokemon trading card game now, Jesus Christ, it hasn't been this popular since the 90s. And it is insane, to be honest with you, how popular it really is. And it's just building and building, especially this year being the 25th anniversary of Pokemon. They're coming out in cereal boxes. Like, just this month, Happy Meals are going to have 4 Pokemon cards that you can get, where they're going to have a limited time run, special event Pokemon cards that you can only get in Happy Meals. General Mills is releasing 3 additional card booster packs in their cereal boxes. They're literally revisiting the base set of Pokemon all over again, and re-releasing those again, which they did like 5 years ago with Evolutions. And it's going to be such a big year for Pokemon cards, it's insane. Not to mention, it's the 25th anniversary for Pokemon, so we get like new games, and like we get Pokemon Snap coming out. I mean, it's insane. Guess it worked? Oh yeah. Brother looked up the top selling IPs in the world not too long ago. What was the IPs? I'm very curious about that. Oh, man, I was really hoping that Slash would miss. Sorry, Pidgeotto. We kind of sacked you. Pokemon was up there, but you think Winnie the Pooh was number 1? Really? Winnie the Pooh? The only reason I'm doing this would normally kill Vulpix, but I think Vulpix can come in here and swoop this out with a quick attack. And I'm about that quick kill. Come on. Oh, I got so worried there. It trickled so slow. I was about to say, if it did 1 hit on its HP, I'm going to be so mad. Is Arcanine the strongest fire type in Generation 1? I think, honestly, Charizard's the strongest fire type in Generation 1. DBZ was up there too. I feel like DBZ is like, it's kind of like a roller coaster, probably. Oh man, this would have been a great time to have my Gyarados alive. Gosh, this is a tough one. Raichu's going to be useless. Kadabra will die. Vulpix will die. Let's go Eevee. If Eevee can do the trick. I don't know if it can. Should have put better fire types in Generation 1. I mean, Generation 1 was so limited. They had 150 Pokemon. And they were so limited about what they were trying to use and not to use in that whole conundrum. Please do not... Oh, thank God. I was really hoping it didn't know magnitude as well. That's why I was like really just kind of holding my breath. I was like, don't know magnitude. I wish it didn't know drill run. That would have been nice too. But yeah, I mean, Generation 1 was so limited in what they did. It was just like, there was a lot of water tops and a lot of grass. And that's kind of what the gist was. And then everything else was just kind of like trickled along the way. You know? Live, Eevee! Oh, man. Now I just feel bad. Eevee did not live. I hate to do this one. Gosh, this one just seems so broken, but I feel like it's just going to do the trick and hopefully set us over the side. Raichu coming in with the dig. Maybe. And hopefully getting this the win. Does this thing only know drill run? It looks that way. Double kick it to finish it off. Whew, what a battle. Gohan got his ass wrecked, Babu. Almost everybody did there, to be fair. Like, most people got 8 Babu. So, I too am defeated by a child. Do as you wish with that Cubone. And take this as my apology for mocking you as a child. Man, that is generous. I can see you raise Pokemon with utmost care, but you would never understand what I hope to achieve. I shall step aside this time. You want the world's strongest Pokemon, but I hope we will meet in battle again. Is it go on so wrong after the Cell Saga? I feel like they did end it. I agree, because he's always been my favorite character. But then they made him that weird superhero. What was that superhero's name? What was he? I can't remember his name. Maybe the Soul Scope you'll be able to find out the identity of that ghost. Maybe. It's weird that they would say that because we actually didn't go that far up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that was a... Like, they have this, like, father-son Goku moment with the Kamehameha wave to just, like, blast Cell away. Legitimately blast him away. And all of a sudden, like, yeah, there's years later that passed by, Gohan went from, like, young teen Gohan to, like, older teen Gohan, and all of a sudden he's a superhero for some reason. Which isn't that bad of a thing, but then after that, like, they just poison him in this the weirdest way ever. And can he still not go Super Saiyan? Is that, like, still in not Pokemon, but Dragon Ball Super? Like, did he still give up? What the heck is in front of my face? Oh, you're curious, aren't you? You're curious about me and this machine. Yes, I am. You want to know the details? Yes, I do. Okay, if you insist, this machine is a great vehicle that allows you to fly in the sky. It's a marvelous invention, if I do say so myself. It's not an exaggeration to say that is the secret technique. Even though I worked really hard on this, nobody wants to try it. You seem to be a courageous young boy. I'll tell you how to ride this machine. The secret technique, Skydash. Oh, that Eevee wants to fly. My invention instead of you? Great, it matches my inspirations perfectly. Alright, let's get right to it. Gee, do this and that. Hold this handle and pull. And then that will be like that. And these balloons will have you in the air. Oh my god. Eevee learned the secret technique Skydash. Eevee knows how to fly. I've seen it all. Select Play with Eevee in the main menu and select Secret Techniques. You can have this machine, so be sure to enjoy the many trips through the sky. What the what? So That's how you learn how to fly in this game. You don't listen to Foo Fighters. You beat Team Rocket and you teach it to your Eevee. Mr. Yeehaw, hello? The Great Saiyaman, yeah, that was it. Where was Majin Buu in the Tournament of Power? And Super Buu, completely useless. He can go Super Saiyan, but he gave it up for the Mystic mode. Yeah, see, that's what I thought. He sucks in Super? Yeah. Had the Wat Dorog? What is the Wat Dorog? It's only good in Tournament Power, especially with Frieza. What is Tournament of Power? I feel like I missed out on something. You feel like Gohan with the Wat Dorog. Was that his strongest? He's also cool in Dokkan. I'll be right back. What is Dokkan? The final arc of the anime. Oh. Dokkan is a Dragon Ball gacha game. What is a gacha game? Tournament of Power is a tournament every universe had to participate in, and the losers had their universe erased from existence. Wow. Super Saiyan 1 Vegito is the same as SSGSS plus Kaioken times 20. It's totally not Universe 7 because what? The Wat Dorog was his strongest point in the series. Gacha game is just a bubble popper game. Oh, okay. Sorry for all the questions, but yeah, I don't really play like a lot of stuff like that, so. And to be fair, I haven't watched any of Super. I don't hate it. I need to actually give it a whirly drilly sometime. I've watched like 2 of the modern day movies. At least I think so. I know I watched the one about the gods. I want to say I watched the one about Gold Frieza, which they could have been the same movie for all I know. I really just don't know. It's been so long since I watched any of it. But as far as Super goes, yeah, I really haven't watched any of it. I haven't played any of the most recent games either. I wanted to play Kakarot pretty bad, but I just never really got around to it. Imagine Gohan wearing a Dorog and driving the car, and Piccolo sitting on the other side of the car, and then the drive-through. The Model Arc is coming out animated soon. That's interesting. What are you doing? Let's get non-tails. I forgot for a second. It's, in the manga. That's cool. Get that Ninetales. Oh, it's so glorious. Ninetales, baby! Yeah, we got it. Ninetales is actually 4 feet tall. Wow. Alright, so before we take on the Erica, I think it would be better to go back to Lavender Town and kind of like finish that up. Let's also go ahead and give these guards some tea. Sleepy on the job. Shiny hunting Among Us in max raid battles. Hopefully you get it soon. I hope you get it as well. Oh dear, I think I gave that poor guard too many pewter crunchies. Oh. Oh, that tea you have. It looks awfully tasty. What? I can have a drink? Oh, gee, thanks. That's a lot of glugs. If you really want to go to Saffron City, I guess I can let you play. I can let you pass. I'll share this tea with the guards working the other gates around the city too. If there's any left. Chroma was the original Demon Fox. Well, the Yang half is. Alright. I'm very tempted. I'm pretty sure this is where you can actually get the Alolan Raichu, and I'm pretty tempted to want to do it, but oh, man. Nah, we've already been down this journey. I'll catch another random Pikachu and level it up and trade that one off later on. I don't want to do it to this Raichu. We're in it to win it. But wait, what about Tintails? We don't talk about Tintails here. I just realized I could have flown here and I didn't realize it until now. And I walked all this way. At least we gave him the tea. You know, so it's important. He was trying to join a 5-star Magikarp raid and he left? Oh, I'd have been so mad. Is there like something going on with Magikarp? Is it like Chroma was in 1992, Naruto is 2002? But yeah, what about was it like, is there like shiny Magikarp up? The Ninetales Alolan form does look cool. I just don't really want to use an Ostop in the game right now. I'm not a big fan of Ostop Pokemon. They're okay. They're dragon killers if you use them correctly, but oh gosh, it's just, I don't know. Being weak to fire types is just the worst thing to me sometimes. Magikarp is shrunk? Nope, just appeared in the wild. Oh wow. So that's Cubone's mom? That's right. Team Rocket keeps on going after Marowak so it can sell those skulls they wear for profit. I think Cubone is still looking for its mother, even though she's gone. I just can't forgive that Team Rocket. Me neither. I saw Cubone heading into the tower a little while ago too. I'll go look for it, and I'll keep an eye out for Mr. Fuji too. The one who's missing. Thank you, and be careful. Tintails is better. You got a question. If you get some shinies from auto-hosting bots, does it count as legit? Well, it is, but what do you think? Wait, what do you mean, bots? Yeah, I agree. I used to be the biggest Lapras fan. I still like Lapras a lot, but oh yeah, Lapras is one of the best. Osprey back in the day, whew. Besides Articuno, debatable. Articuno was like Os flying, and Os flying's okay. Water Os though, super strong. Fire type, irrelevant. All right, let's move these around in a way that I don't know if I'm gonna agree with, but I'm gonna try it at least. Wasn't what I was wanting to do, but that's okay. Auto hosting is where the bot auto hosts a raid, where it's shiny and they're all over YouTube live streams, but also Game Freak hasn't patched it yet, so I don't know, it's up in the air. It's up in the air on that one. I feel like it is legit as long as you're not doing generates or hacks. If you're not hacking and you're not randomly generating a Pokemon, I feel like it's legit. That's just me saying it though, so I don't really know. I guess a lot of that's like to the odds of the beholder, but like generating and hacking, that's where it kind of you're pushing it, you know, as being what would be considered legit. Tumbles, nice timing. You caught most of that, right? What do you say? You want to come with me? Sure. Thanks, pal. It'd be a big relief to have you. I'll let you just lead the way, okay? Isn't a hacked raid? It isn't a hacked raid. It's a raid where you just change the date on your clock until you get it. If we talking about Water Types Gen 1, Starmie's the best though. Starmie's okay. Starmie's definitely got some weaknesses, but it's a pretty good one too. It's pretty fast, pretty accurate. Defense is just garbage. You used to think Cybots were a legit Pokemon? I'm not sure I know what a Cybot is. Or a Susbot? SYS Bot? Sorry, like there's a lot of that stuff, like I've been out of the kind of the loop, I guess you could say. With speed equals crit. I mean, yeah, it definitely has speed. It has massive special attack too. There's no doubt about that. It's just defense wise, oh, garbage. Garbage defense. Which sometimes can be a benefactor. Sometimes you can be faster than something, but it doesn't always mean you'll be stronger than something. Do you think they're really ghosts in here? Huh? Tumbles, what's that? The Silphscope revealed the ghost's true form. A shit ton of Ghastly. And a Haunter. Whoa! That's crazy. So, those ghosts were actually Pokemon. Starmie has Recover. I don't really like moves like that, but I feel you. Thunderbolt, which is good, but why would you really want Thunderbolt on a water top? I can't say that. I am a big Lantern fan, so it is helpful. Osbeam and Hydro. I'm not a big Hydro Pump fan either. I don't like Recover or Hydro Pump. I would be more inclined for like Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Osbeam, but Hydro Pump isn't worth it to me because of the accuracy. And Recover, I'm not a big fan of Recover type moves because to me they're a big waste of time. SYS Bite or Sus Bite, or I don't really know what you call it, is where a bite generates a Pokemon where it looks legit, and Nintendo can't tell a lot of people to do it, but it doesn't give. Yeah, see, I know a lot of people that do that kind of thing still. There's quite a few people actually who've traded me Pokemon that were like generated like that. Begone, malevolent spirit. Ghastly. Man, this is a place where... Oh my god, this is a place where Kadabra would shine right now. It's Flamethrower. Does Ghastly have Levitate as well? Out of curiosity, if anybody knows that. if it doesn't give competitive advantage, you don't care. It just ruins the points of the shiny hunting. I feel you. I don't really play competitively anyway, but I feel you. He could, yeah. I was thinking about teaching Ninetales dig here. Well, maybe not now. It's doing pretty good right now. So we'll go with what we got. Okay, let's just end it with the flamethrower. Let's just be safe. In Gen 1, still best water top. And in Gen 5, it learns Cosmic Power, which raises special defense and defense. I can't honestly see using Starmie outside of Gen 1, so I can agree with you there. But Gen 5, I don't know. Gen 5, which one was that? Black and White? That was Gen 5, right? I don't know, I'd have to really get a good thinking on that one. But man, I don't want to run all the way to the Pokemon Center yet. So let's actually stop here and just use a couple potions, a super potion, and maybe a potion. Super potion would be fun. Misty had OU Pokebutton from the start. It's just when people give Pokemon like, let's say, a really strong Pokemon like Kyurem, what? The special attack is 170, a move like Water Spout has 150 base power. Jeepers. That's insane. Hey, it's Cubone. Oh wait, that's a wild one. Oops. I thought that was the one that was just like from the story here. Okay. Let's try to catch this one. I've been trying to catch Cubone, by the way. Have not had the luck. These things are some little conniving Pokemon, I guess you could say. We got a great. Come on. Stay in the ball. 1, 2, 3. Gotcha. Oh, thank God. Hey, we got a berry for that. That's pretty cool. Now we're at a point where I've been very curious. The box is full. I'm wondering what's going to happen with Pokemon now. Type Pokemon. The Pokemon box in your back. Okay, so do we have multiple? I don't want to go to the bag. Come on, get out of there. Go to the party. Go to the box. Do we have multiple pages now? Oh no, it gets bigger. Okay. I've been very curious about that. Instead of making multiple boxes, just give you like one big ass box. That makes sense. Well, I could see how it could become like very good and competitive these days, bud. You gotta really like look at my perspective though. I don't play competitive, so I look at things from like just like. I don't even want to call it casual, just like a gaming standpoint. And I'm not saying Starmie isn't useless. It's not my favorite, and to me, it's still not one I'd normally use out of the way. If I have something that evolves 3 times versus one that evolves 2, I'm going to go for that. And honestly, Water Psychic, I do like that top, but if I did have to choose like a few favorite water tops, you know, even excluding evolution, I would go Lapras being one of my number ones. The Water Os, so great, so versatile. It can also learn a shit ton of different moves. Again, another one with it would be like Thunderbolt, Ice Beam, whatever the heck water move you want to know. But then another one I'm really keen in on is Ludicolo. Love Ludicolo. Another one with so many different things. You have the water grass type things that you can kind of work in and around, and then like a Lantern. I'm a big Lantern fan. Water Electric I think is a really good top matchup. And then most recently I'm a pretty big Dreadnought fan, to be honest with you, because Water Rock is just like pretty good in general, you know, just using on that. But I don't play competitively either. I think in game and then in game strategies, and that's kind of how my brain works. Again, I don't play competitively, so thinking on that end of things, it's a little different for me. WD, how are you, WD? Sup to you as well, and thank you for jumping in over on YouTube. Swampert good too. Oh yeah, I tend to actually exclude a lot of starters when I actually put things into like a good compilation like that. All starters are OP. Like, let's just be real. Every starter in the games are OP as hell. So normally I exclude them by default, much like legendaries. I can't count them as a natural Pokemon. They're so OP. But in comparison to Swampert, on the lower end of scale, Quagsire is actually really good if you know how to use it right. Gastrodon in some ways too, but Quagsire is kind of just a tad bit better in most sense. Mostly on the defensive sense, but yeah. Kiki! Could you imagine being a Pokemon graveyard and you just have some channeler in the back just just like yelling at you while chasing after you for a Pokemon battle? Sometimes I feel like I should not play these games. I'm an adult with the mind of a child. Hop out, and it's all good, Rez, if you gotta hop out. I understand. It's pretty late. It's like 4:31 in my area, so I understand. Ninetales at level 25. I'm glad we can keep Ninetales in the mix now a little bit. Rez, before you do go, though, if you can help me out really quick, do you know what level Kadabra learns Psychic? Or does anybody know just in general? In Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. I looked up some stuff earlier, and it does not correlate with like a bunch of other things. Like I looked on Cerebi earlier, and let's just say Marachu doesn't know Nuzzle. And Ninetales learned Flamethrower a hell of a lot earlier. Probably not until it evolves. Are you sure? You'll be here for a while longer. I appreciate that. Have a good night when you do go to sleep. But yeah, I appreciate that, Tim. Does it actually learn moves as Alakazam? I know a lot of these Pokemon, when you actually evolve them, they no longer learn moves. Like Ninetales, for instance, and Raichu. Actually, Raichu learned one as soon as it evolved. But I know like some Pokemon, as soon as they evolve, they just like, especially ones that like evolve through Stone, as soon as it happens, they don't learn anything else. And, yeah. That's why I've been really hesitant with Kadabra, because I really do want Alakazam, but I wanted to learn Psychic. But I don't really feel like Alakazam learns moves naturally. I could be wrong, though. I've been wrong before. I might just have to look it up here in a little bit. Unless someone wants to help me out and maybe look it up for me so I don't gotta, divert from the stream. It'd be very helpful. But, come on, get over here, Ghastly. Let's catch one. Try to, anyway. Try to. Wild Ghastly. How many Great Balls do we have right now? $39. Okay. Oh, man, this is going to be a tough one. There we go. Awesome. That was so easy. I shouldn't say that, just for future reference, but good deal. Got us a Ghastly. Let's look it up really quick. I gotta know. Because I do want Alakazam, but there's only one way to get one. Here we go. We don't want a freaking Zubat. Psycho Cut is level 28. What level is my Kadabra? Is it already level 20? We don't have Psycho Cut. This is one of the okay, we're at level 26 actually, so we didn't get reflected 26, or maybe we didn't. Maybe I just ignored it. Psychic is at level 38, so we got a bit to that. And I think Psychic used to be, I think, the team you got from Sabrina. Level 38 though, so like 12 levels with Kadabra. We can probably suffer through it. Kadabra's pretty strong as is, to be fair. Just no defense, unfortunately. Found an escape rope, nice. Might be useful. Beat me not. I feel like they what was Kikyo's little sister's name? That's who they remind me of so much. By the way they're dressed. Psycho Cut is great if your Kadabra attack stat is higher than its special attack. I'm pretty sure his special attack's what he's actually raised in. I can look really quick. I just remember Inuyasha always called her old lady. Yeah, he's raising special attack. Need to finish watching Inuyasha. I really need to. I've seen most of it except for the final act, and I really want to watch Yoshihime, which is already on Funimation in English dub. Not all of it, but a lot of it. And if you're not sure what Yoshihime is, it's actually the sequel to Inuyasha, about Inuyasha and Kagome's daughter. And gosh, I've been wanting to watch it so bad, but I've never watched the final act, so I feel like there's going to be a lot there that's just I'm not going to be completely known to. But yeah, I've been wanting to watch Yoshihime pretty bad. I've read so much about it. Stacy's watched a little bit of it, but I myself, I haven't had the chance. I mean, I have all the chance in the world to actually be honest, but much like you, Raz, I want to finish watching Inuyasha first at least. It's insane how like leveled up Pokemon in this game just like have that substantial of a difference. It's cool, it's very helpful, but my god, it's almost broken how that works out. Like, you have a Pokemon that's very weak. As soon as they evolve in this game, woof, almost OP status. Like Ninetales, Vulpix, I was afraid to use it because everything would probably kill it. And as soon as I get Ninetales, Jeepers, Creepers, this thing is strong. Hard for you to sit down and watch TV anymore? It's not really hard for me to watch TV. What really gets me is how my free time pairs up to it. Like on Fridays and Saturdays, usually Stacy and I, like, the Friday night we'll watch, like, currently we've been trying to, like, make our way through the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because Stacy somehow has lived the last 15 years and not watched the Marvel Cinematic Universe. But we're almost there. We were at, like, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Thor Ragnarok, Ant-Man and Wasp, Infinity War and Endgame, and we are finished. And then WandaVision after that, but So we've been making our way through that, and then a lot of the other stuff has just been like, when I actually do have a little free time to watch something, most of the time, like, after streams is when I actually have that. I'm not trying to watch anything that's too involving along a journey for me to, like, have to sit and watch or take too much into because of already being tired, eating, and then, like, having work the next day, too. It's just, it's really hard for me to do something like that. And honestly, with a lot of anime, like, Stacy either isn't caught up on it, just doesn't care about it as much, so a lot of that I just have to, like, kind of watch on my, like, alone-ish time, and, that's a hit and miss when that, it comes and goes, you know, kind of thing. So, want to watch WandaVision? She's beyond Omega Mutant. I really don't know a whole lot about Scarlet Witch, to be honest with you. Is she, like, supposed to be like a no Quicksilver is, like, basically canonly known as Magneto's son, is like the Wanda Scarlet Witch person. She manipulates reality. Like, is she also considered Magneto's, like, child as well? I've been really curious about that one. I was gonna look it up the other day, and I forgot. She's Quicksilver's sister. Yeah, I know Quicksilver is, like, technically Magneto half-sister, and yes. Oh. So it is, like, Magneto's daughter. Okay. That's interesting. I've been pretty curious about that one. Polaris is... I don't think I know Polaris. Or not right off the top of my head. Anyway. What kind of abilities does Polaris have? Is it like some sort of like a UV ability, or... Oh, so she can manipulate metal. Okay. I wish, like, I don't know if there is. There may be a better iteration. But I wish there would have been a better iteration of the daughter that gave Magneto in the Days of Future Past. Not Days of Future Past. Which one was it? It was it Apocalypse they did it? I think it was Apocalypse. Where they had his daughter, they could, like, speak with, like, nature. Magneto got around. That's true. I see a bone and crying. Cry! But yeah, I really wish they would have done... Maybe they did, though, and I just don't know about it. But yeah, the daughter he had in X-Men Apocalypse... She just... That power alone, I feel like, wouldn't be too OP. But it's still very cool to just be able to, like, talk to animals in nature. Super underrated. You agree, Rez? Hell yeah. But yeah. I wish I would have built up on that character just a little bit more. Get a full hill. Not a half hill, but a full hill. They say the most powerful mutant is probably Legion. Really? Like Xavier's son? You're back. Hello. Welcome back, Mr. Yeehall. Decided to do one egg as a joke, and then you got a shiny, so you used all the experience candies and Hopper trade the stats. What was the egg and what was the shiny? What makes Legion so powerful, though? He absorbs personalities and powers in his mind. I guess that's true. I still like one of the things. If you didn't grow up in the 90s, a lot of people didn't get it. But like the villain, like the main villain in like the show Legion was like a super hardcore 90s villain. I always thought that was so cool. He's literally a legion of mutants, which would, I guess, coincide with his name. Got rid of the Moongus for the max raid battle. Because he was like big noob, really. Okay, one quick second. Do you actually know what that Jolly Nature have a bold meant? Do you? I know you watched some of Legion, right? The live action show. Did you catch on to that? That villain, man. I wish I could remember his name. He was in Wakanda, and it was a big problem with like around Wakanda for a little bit. Oh man, what was his name? He was like the main villain of Legion. It was a big deal in the 90s, but like if you didn't, like I said, if you didn't get into like the 90s classic animated series or any of the comic books, you wouldn't even know. Shadow King, yeah, that's it. That is it. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. It's such a distinct name. But yeah. Amul Farouk. Now you have to go to bed. Shiny Hut, Exodrill. Hey, good luck on the Exodrill. But Mr. Yeehall, have a great night. Hopefully have a great sleep, and thank you so much for watching over on YouTube. I really appreciate that. And yeah, I definitely hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. Maybe leave me one of those likes. It helps me out more than you think, and they're super free. Super powerful psychic. Yeah, he has like mod manipulation, doesn't he? I mean, it basically makes Legion thinks he's freaking crazy. Basically an Asian. Thank you so much, Mr. Yeehall. I really appreciate that. I really do. Quite a bit. Thank you so much. And have a great night for sure. I actually think this... Does this thing heal you still? You entered the purified and protected space and your Pokemon are fully healed. Yeah, it does. Answered that question real damn quick. Come, child, I have purified the space here. You can rest your Pokemon for a moment. Kids used to have seizures right there. That's not a joke. That's a dark truth. That person just say zombies? But yeah, like green version back in the day, there was like straight up, like the lighting, the music, and everything that used to happen in this area. Kids with like epilepsy, it used to trigger them so bad, which was one of the things that randomly sparked the ignition of Pokemon to be so popular. As messed up as that sounds, it's true. Emma Frost is one of the most powerful psychics, and she couldn't do much of anything to Shadow King. Emma Frost is the, is she the one that could, like, in the films they started to do, like, the diamond-plated skin thing? She is, right? I could be wrong. I feel like she is, though. He also possessed Storm at one point. And Storm Sun. Yeah, I remember the Storm thing. And Storm Sun. That she can turn the diamond. I was thinking so. She never likes to use her diamond skin because she can't use her psychic powers when she does. I mean, it makes sense. Ozstone, that's cool. So, who is your favorite mutant? Like, 3 cool questions I'd love to ask you, Rez, and anybody else that wants to join in on this, I'd love to hear your answer to. Who is your favorite mutant, your favorite Marvel character, and then your favorite DC character? So much X-Men lore. Huge X-Men nerd. I'm a decent X-Men nerd. I'd love to consider myself huge, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of people who are a little bit more knowledgeable on the existence of it. I've followed it for years. It's definitely my favorite Marvel anything. It has a lot of my favorite characters, but yeah, I don't know. There's gonna be people like, I mean, you probably know a little bit more than specific characters. Most of the time I was so guilty about just following certain ones. Storm for the first 2 questions. Really? Favorite Marvel and X-Men character. Okay. Storm is cool. You like Mohawk Storm more? Halle Berry Storm? Or just like random long hair Storm from the 90s? Favorite DC character you'd have to think about? Hey, I'd like to. That's a better option, honestly. If you have to think about it, it means it's like the real. Halle Berry is Storm. Hey, Halle Berry was Storm for like, Jesus, how many years? At least a decade. There's no hate there or like anything. I mean, like I said, Halle Berry was freaking Storm for like a decade. She was the only one who wanted to do the role, which is insane. I actually kind of like that whole genre too. I'm not the biggest fan of Mohawk Storm. Don't get me wrong. She seems cool, but I don't know. Mohawk Storm just is OG, I guess you could say, but it's not my favorite. I honestly also feel like Halle Berry doing the role for like over a decade. She had that role so well played out that it was so hard to see anybody else play the role. Although the person who does it now, the younger person who does have like the whole mohawk look going on, she does do a really good job. I can't say she doesn't. What if Brock has dreadlocks? I don't know. I guess we'd have to change its name. Your favorite DC character might be Catwoman? There's nothing wrong with that. My favorite DC character is probably it's a tie between Batman, which is a lot of people would cringe at. They'd be like, "Oh, it's somebody that's like so well known and so popular." And aside from that is like Deathstroke. Hands down for me. Batman, Deathstroke, DC. Oh yeah. Static Shock 2 is really cool. Really, I was happy to hear. I don't know how it's gonna go, but they're supposed to be trying to do a live-action Static Shock kind of thing this year. Batman's your favorite as well, Bond? Cool. Hey, man. Batman, I think Batman's awesome. But Batman and Deathstroke is definitely tied for me. Deathstroke, he's the perfect anti-hero. Like, hands down, to the T, the perfect anti-hero. You remember Static Shock? Like I said, it's supposed to get some limelight this year of some sorts. A lot of people were, there's a lot of hop around to live action that was supposed to happen this year. Maybe, and hopefully it still will. You just want a Static Shock live action show? You said live action, but I know you meant live action, but a live action show. Ebon? I don't remember him. I haven't watched Static Shock in years as far as like the actual like cartoon goes, so bear with me on that. I always thought it was a little crazy that like Static Shock never had his way into like the Justice League or Young Justice. It was always weird to me. But a live action show would be so well. As long as CW doesn't do it. I'd much rather Warner Brothers and all the people who work on like the HBO Max series or the darker series like Titans or gosh, what are they? Gosh, why can't I remember the name? Doom Patrol. Whoever is working like all those shows overseeing things, I would really hope they would do that with Static Shock, and not the CW. I'm not a big CW fan. I'm really not. I like part of the Arrowverse, but for the most part, I'm not a big CW fan. As long as they get Jaden Smith to play, I don't think that'll happen anymore. Jaden Smith's career, as far as like a lot of action filmography, is a bit. I feel like it's kind of like almost washed up. He's a Shadow Man. He can send anybody inside. Literal black host and broken power. That is a broken power. Gosh, who would I like to see a Static Shock? That's a tough thing to think about. I don't know, I'd really have to put some thought into that one. But yeah, I wouldn't see Jaden Smith anymore. Like, his career these days, it's definitely different than what it was, you know, about like 12 years ago. Fresh face actor, A fresh face actor would be pretty good to see too. Floyd Mayweather should be Static Shock. Is that a football player? Or is that like a UFC fodder? I know it's one of the two. Quarterback in the NFL? Okay, yeah. I was thinking it was one of the two. Like, I couldn't remember, to be honest with you. I hear the names a lot. I have friends that follow sports very heavily. I do not, sadly. I don't watch NFL, NBA, NBL, what NHL, or even UFC and or boxing. You know, I'm not the biggest sports fan. Honestly, a person that would not be a bad Static Shock, now that I think about it, is the person who played the main actor from... Sure, he'd have to grow his hair out a little bit, but the actor from Detective Pikachu, that dude's actually a really good actor. And I think he'd be a decent Static Shock, actually. Thought he was a boxer? To be fair, I have no idea. Yes, I have no idea. But yeah, the guy from Detective Pikachu, I think he would be a perfect Static Shock if he grew his hair out. Honestly, John Boyega, if he was younger, he would have been great too. But I feel like he's just a little too old for the role now. As far as John Boyega. Live, Ninetales, live! Everyone is too old, yeah. See, that's the problem with it, because, like, he's supposed to be a teenager. I feel like I got somebody in my brain that would be perfect for it, but I really can't think of him at the moment. Live, Kadabra, don't die to Sucker Punch. Oh, geez, that was so close. Let's send out Gyarados this time. You hate spicy food. I love spicy food. It's my favorite, probably. Love spicy food. So much. Eat wasabi with the sushi. The wasabi burn your tongue? Wow. Your favorite might be The Flash. Flash is cool. I'm not a big fan of the DC show Flash, though, if I'm being quite honest. I do love the actor playing Flash now. I feel like he's so perfect. He is the perfect Barry Allen in every way that could be perfect. I cannot wait for the Snyder Cut. Grant Gustin? Is that the dude from the show? Like I said, I was a big fan of the show. I don't know. I wanted to like it a lot. It's hard for me to get into it. You love the show? I don't have any hate for it. It was just hard for me to get into, really. Again, CW shows, I really liked Arrow, but I'm hit and miss with Arrow. I can only go so far into the episodes, and I just start hating on Arrow, too, to be fair. I'm just not a big CW fan. I don't like the way... I feel like the CW is so bad about doing the same thing directors do with like a big budget and films like that about things. They read a synopsis, they don't read the comic books, they don't learn enough about the characters, and they just go buck wild with the freaking shows. And they love to hit up on the love drama, which in the character adaptation sometimes it's a really big issue. But my gosh, CW's the worst about that, where they'll just ditch the whole story and they'll focus like 4 episodes on a freaking love drama with sod villains that mean nothing, that didn't even exist before. And they're so bad about that. Welcome back, Jen. It's not for everyone. Yeah, I mean, it's just CW shows in general. You either love them or you hate them. Have you seen the Avatar: The Last Airbender before? Yes, I've seen all of the animation. And and I've seen the live action. Actually, watched the live action just last night. Even though I don't really like it, I still watch it from time to time. Unlike Dragon Ball Evolution, which I hate, had to stop watching Supergirl because she gets her ass whooped every episode. That's me with Daredevil. Gosh, I want to watch the Netflix Daredevil so bad, but my god, that is literally how I feel with like the Netflix Daredevil series. Like, when I was a kid, I loved Ben Affleck as Daredevil. I thought he was like the Daredevil for actors. And then like as I got older, like that movie, don't rewatch it. It does not hold up. I was hoping it would. I watched it a while back. It doesn't. It is bad. So I actually the other night wanted to like start watching. I tried it before. And it was the Defenders kind of like thing going on that Netflix was doing with Marvel. And I wanted to watch Daredevil. And I'm in that same boat. Like, when I cannot watch somebody... I get the underdog story. I completely get the underdog story. Ash Ketchum is the underdog story of the last 2.5 decades. I get it. Okay, there's a difference between underdog story and legitimately getting the shit beat out of you every episode. And yeah, I could not... That's me with Daredevil, man. I wanted to watch it so bad, and it was so hard for me to watch. Them side villains always ruin the show. Honestly, as far as like DC goes, like I said, it's hard for me to watch anything that the CW puts out. Like, I'm a big fan of some things, but like I mostly like the Warner Brothers side of things, where they don't rely on the CW. Like, what the fuck? You're Kryptonian and people just keep laying hands on her? Ash versus Red, for sure, Bond. For sure. Yeah, Red, OP. Ash, well, damn. Begone, said Ghost. Begone, intruders. God, this one's even bigger than the last one. Tumbles. Use the thing. The thing you used last time. Your weird binoculars. I love the cutscenes they put in this. Oh man, they did make this so much more. Oh man, this scene is just too much. The Cubone just realized his mother was dead. The true form of the ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed, returning to its kind and gentle nature. It departed to the afterlife and disappeared. Cubone, you just came here because you wanted to see your mom again, huh? Sorry for thinking your mom was scary, Cubone. Tumbles it. I don't want to leave Cubone alone like this. I'm gonna go take you home. Oh. There's someone named Fuji upstairs. Do you think you could see him home too? You sure? Okay, by yourself. I'll be fine. I'm with Cubone now, after all. You've gotten pretty gutsy, haven't you, Tumbles? What? You rescued Cubone from Team Rocket? Where did you go and get that strong? Right, well then, I guess I'll leave this up to you, Tumbles. Come on, Cubone. Get wrecked? What? Imagine if Superman got knocked around like Supergirl, or Wonder Woman. They look like a deity from heaven. You know, speaking of Wonder Woman, the actual latest Wonder Woman movie was not bad. And my stepdad didn't like it. My mom loved it a lot, but if you actually followed any Wonder Woman throughout the years, there was like a lot of like random weird Easter eggs and cameos. It was pretty decent. Stop right there. We'll be going first. With that specter out of the way, we can finally get to the top. You're the old geezer they call Mr. Fuji, right? You're going to be repeating your Pokemon research for glory of Team Rocket. Ignore us all you like. We're used to it. We won't take no for an answer. You'll help the boss whether you want to or not. Okay, let's get a quick save ski because I'm positive we're about to have to fight Team Rocket. I don't know for sure, but I'll just assume. Said it was redundant. They gave Wonder Woman her ship and her ability to fly in the same movie. You gotta watch it to get it. They do and they don't, is the best way to put it. People who say it's redundant, I would automatically say that they probably really didn't read much of the comics or follow anything from like the 80s or the 90s, which I'm not the biggest Wonder Woman fan. I'm going to say that right off the bat. I'm not. But everything makes sense the way they do it. So, yeah. Was the Incredible Hulk always on roids? I mean, he's on, you know, Gamma. But Rez, anybody who said it would be redundant to give her that and the same thing, again, I would say one, they were probably just like, see, that's the thing. Honestly, if I have to use the H word, the hard H word, if I gotta use it and say the only thing I hate about the modern day comic book following of people, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'm gonna be here still. It is, and I'm using the hard H word. I hate to use the hard H word. I hate to use hate. It's the fact that Reddit and Wikipedia exist to this day. I love the fact that they do because they are so helpful in so many ways, but also we're at an age where so many people won't read comic books. They will not read a single damn comic book. They will look up anything that helps out anything. So, like, even bode quest to their argument. They will read a synopsis. And they will just lead with that. And they won't read a comic book. They won't watch old shows. They won't look back. The world we live in today is so toxic on that. Such detrimental fact that so many people can judge something from 10 seconds. That's all it takes, somebody. 10 seconds. 10 seconds if it doesn't catch their eye, doesn't pique their opinion, and it doesn't abode to their fancy. Garbage. Trash. Shit talk. 1 out of 5 stars. 2 stars out of 10. It's sad. And it hits me hard. Hits me hard. It's like getting hit with a 50 cal round wearing Kevlar. Will it protect you? We don't know. Nobody knows. Maybe. You're gonna feel it. And yeah, it's just, oh gosh. Comic books and comic book films especially these days, it's like the worst thing ever. My god. If there's a new Deadpool movie that came out tomorrow, as much as I do love Deadpool, I love Deadpool so much. But I'm going to hit you with a huge substantial difference, and you're just going to know the limelight of what I'm saying so substantially. If a new Deadpool came out tomorrow, and did whatever the hell they wanted to with it, just threw some DC characters in there and be like, oh, Deadpool. And they'd be like, oh, okay, we love it. 10 out of 10. If they came out with, like, let's use Flash, the Flash movie tomorrow, and let's just use any film, any story arc you wanted to use, and they did one slight thing that somebody never heard about, and they posted on Reddit first, 4chan first, just any literal thing ever that was a big blog post. Oh god. Jesus Christ. It would get torn to pieces. Even if they did actually know a thing or two about what they were doing with the Easter eggs, the formality, the formula they poised together to work for this film. Sometimes it's beautiful. And you have these random internet almost trolls out here who think they know so much about comic books that you find out very clearly they don't, because they just sit around and read synopsis of comic book series and arcs, and they never actually read anything or watch anything. Or it kills my brain and hurts my heart. Oh, man. Give you that H-word pass, fam. Thanks, Bond. But my gosh, Spider-Man and Batman. Spider-Man has been very good to us over the years, and Batman. Gonna have to watch it yourself. Always have to form your own opinion. You can go ahead and say the H-word. It's all good. But yeah, the world we live in today, it's so bad about comic books. Gosh, X-Men is another one that gets hit hard with it. Although, I feel like most X-Men, as we all agree, are underrated. But DC is the worst about it. With DC fans, Jesus Christ, like, I don't know how else to put it, but trolls just want something to whine about. Oh, definitely. Anything they don't like or agree on, they'll whine and complain. It's very true. Gramps here thinks he can resist, so we're setting him straight. You'd better disappear, twerp, or be prepared to fight. No, that wasn't much an option. It was a little bit more of a, you're about to fight, or you're about to fight. DC fans do hate a lot. More than Marvel fans. Hands down. For sure. That is legit. I'm a DC fan and a Marvel fan, but over all these years, I will not stray from the fact to say that DC fans, hands down, are bigger haters than Marvel fans are. For sure. Go so far as someone for being quiet. Yeah, I've seen that a lot too. Man, R.I.P. Kadabra. He just can't catch a break. But yeah, it is insane these days on how it is with like actually locking certain content or content being like actually like the film industry these days. Sometimes I don't know how the heck directors still do it. There's so many haters out there in this world these days. Assume that about you and you're like, bruh. Don't you see you're ignoring him? Yeah, I can understand that and see that. It's crazy for sure. I'm not really sure if Gyarados was based on Chinese mythology. It'd be interesting. Heading to bed, I understand, Rez. Have a great night. Thank you so much for watching. But hopefully you can catch us again maybe tomorrow, Rez. But again, thank you so much for sticking around and watching and getting in on the chat over on Twitch. Always appreciate you, Rez. But have a great night and take it easy. Okay, let's try to take Weezing out here. Do a little switch key. Get Raichu in there. Actually, gonna do a little drink grab and take a very quick restroom break. I'll make it quick. I'll be right back. Raichu gonna come through! Yeah, thankfully. Poor Kadabra though, and Gyarados. Is Gyarados a sea dragon or what? To be fair with you, I don't know. I just know he's like a water flying thing. It's kind of all they give you in this game. He's water and flying, but he can't fly. That's what the game gives you. Seriously? Again? Looks like Operation Stealthily Kidnap Fuji is a bust then. Don't you think I know that? It'll be fun. We just have to help out with the takeover Silphco in Saffron City. Jesse and James, looks like Team Rocket's blasting off again. What up, Fuji man? How's your water? I'm pissed if she sees that. That ain't Fuji. That's Saitama. Man, I've been wanting to watch One Punch Man Season 2 so bad. Oh, and who might you be? You came to save me from Team Rocket. Thanks, but I didn't even notice they were here. I was too busy trying to calm the spirit of the Marowak. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my home. It's the Pokemon house at the foot of this tower. But yeah, I've been wanting to watch Season 2 of One Punch Man. I don't really watch anime in subs. Don't hate me for it. I know a lot of people prefer English dub. Or, not English dub, but Japanese dub, English sub. I'm more of an English dub guy myself. I don't have to... If I have to read subtitles, I'm not paying attention to the show. I've heard, like, shit talkers out there be like, oh, man, you just can't read fast enough to watch the show. Hell no, I can't. No, and the fact that you can, if you're lying to yourself, you're probably lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself if you're reading subs. You're not watching this show. Let's be fair. You're missing a lot of shit. Always gotta watch the episode twice, and I don't like doing that. I'd rather watch it once, hear it in English, be done. And, yeah. I'm an English dub guy. Don't hate me for it. You're an English dub guy too. Awesome bun. But yeah, if I have to, like, literally watch Japanese dub, English sub, I gotta watch the episode twice. Hands down, I will miss a bunch of shit. Either that, or I'm rewinding the episode, like, every freaking 5 seconds. I saw this meme the other day. It was like, somebody was like trying to shit talk people who like English dub. They're like, oh, you only like English dub because you can't read the subs fast enough. It's like, you can't either. Don't lie to me. Do not tell me you can just see words just like, it's in your brain. You're booping words in your brain. Oh, sentence. Got it. Hell no. You were missing all kinds of shit if you're out here watching subs instead of the dubs. Let's be fair. Like, while we have to read those small letters, that's another thing too. Because for some reason, when they English sub on Japanese dub, that caption is like that tiny, which can just compare it to my head and you'll get it. It kills my brain. So Tumbles, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, it will be hard to complete such a task. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it. The Pokeflute! Oh, no more Snorlax. Upon hearing the flute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it if you ever find a sleeping Pokemon. Will do. Thank you, Mr. Fuji. There are a lot of good English dub voice actors there too. Oh yeah, especially like a lot of the more popular ones, to be fair. Like Chris gosh, Rez would know this. I can't remember his name. But Christopher something. But I feel you though. Yeah, DBZ, Yu Hakusho. The person I've been talking about is like a voice actor in most of these. Let's see if I can remember his name. Christopher Sabat, yeah. He does Piccolo, he does Vegeta. He does so many voice actors. Christopher Sabat. Yeah, Chris Sabat is legend. Yeah, he really is. I mean, Piccolo, Vegeta, he's freaking Alma in My Hero Academia. He's I mean, this dude, he's freaking everywhere. Chris Sabat is literally the biggest anime voice actor that I could probably think of. So legendary. So talented, yeah. Again, I mean, one of the biggest things I like about him is his ability to be Vegeta and Piccolo in the same anime. He can go from sounding like this, talking to Gohan, to just Kakarot. Yeah, I wish I was that talented. I'm really not. But yeah, he's just got that voice that's just like so perfect. And he's like Yami in freaking Black Clover. Again, Almont. There's like so many awesome things that he's really good at. Super underrated. Super underrated. He was in Yu-Gi-Oh! Too, really. I don't know a lot about Yu-Gi-Oh! So I can't say much there, but... Oh yeah. Hey, babe. Babe. Stacy. Stack die. Stack die! Stacy! Did you see Eevee since I put the bandana on it? Yeah, for some reason they call it a bandana. Bandana. They told me Kuwabara was a real one. Wait, he was Kuwabara too? I didn't know he was Kuwabara. I know I just saved it like 4 times in a row, but that's just me. Time to go face Erica. I actually did not know it was Kuwabara though. It makes sense, but damn. Chris Sabat on his own. Christopher Sabat is just so OP. He also does voice acting in video games too, which is also mind-blowing. He's also a villain in, gosh, what was that? Stacy and I were watching it for a little bit. Now I can't think of the name of it. Yeah, I can't think of the name. Some vampire show. This gym is great. It's full of strong trainers. Old man creepy. Wish they made New You, but it's better to leave the gym, the show perfectly the way it was. I heard they're really wanting to actually do New You. Like, it's actually like a remaster. Oh, so you want to challenge Erica, the gym leader. I'll have you know, we only let trainers with cute Pokemon into the gym. Do you have one? Here, let me see. I mean, Eevee's gotta be cute, right? Huh? Eevee? It's cute, super cute! Can I pet it? Just a bit, please? Cute Pokemon? What the hell? Hellsing? I've never watched Hellsing. Is it actually good? I've always wanted to because one of the artists is one of my favorite artists actually ever. He does a lot of Final Fantasy artwork. But is Hellsing actually good? Again, I've never seen it before. Oh, it feels so good. I just want to bury my face in its belly. It smells good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Leave my Eevee alone. Fine, then. I guess I'll have to let you into the Celadon City Gym, seeing as you brought a cute Pokemon and all. Wait, can you just straight up walk up and just go face Erica? No, you can't. Okay. I was supposed to say, what the what? Okay. They made a little bit of a challenge here. Okay. Let's walk around, fight who we gotta fight. Do both sides, if we can. Ah, you're the one who I saw earlier. I'll show you my cute Pokemon. It's a good anime, you guess? You like the OG Slam Dunk anime? What is that? Is that the basketball anime? Or is it just something else? There's a lot that I haven't seen the last few years that's become very popular. Initial D was also one of your favorite. Initial D was good. Akira was so good too. You know, if you had to get on that kind of genre. Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy Bebop's OP. Okay, I watch literally all of Cowboy Bebop once a year. Every year, once a year, I watch Cowboy Bebop. 90s basketball anime. I was thinking it was that. I never watched any of that. I don't know a lot about it. But Cowboy Bebop, though, oh yeah, once a year it happens for me. Love Cowboy Bebop so much. Hands down, one of the greatest animes, I think, like, ever. Execute. Okay. Execute down. I'm really glad I actually did things the way I did. I really needed that extra experience for Ninetales and Kadabra. And it's really starting to show that they've really picked up. They've really caught up with the rest of the team as well. It was so realistic. There were rivalries and everything else from Slam Dunk, a classic. I really don't know a lot about those, but I feel you. Most of the 90s anime I got into were like, if it came on Toonami, I watched it. You know, I was a big like I talked about one of them last night. Was like Ronin Warriors or Samurai Troopers. They're the same show. Here in the U.S. we had Ronin Warriors. In the Japanese translation, it was called Samurai Troopers. I watched a lot of that. It was basically the guy version of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon was a big one. Hamtaro was a big one. Then there was like Gundam Wing, which was a big one for me as well. Then Gundam Seed-ish. I wasn't the biggest Gundam Seed fan, but also like Zoids. That wasn't from the 90s, but I mean it's like early 2000s. Then we had, you know, of course, like Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, Ronin Kenshin. Just like so many of those other really good shows. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball. Zatch Bell. Oh my god, Zatch Bell I feel like is so slept on now. Oh my god, Zatch Bell was so good. Initial D is great too. Oh yeah. I feel like Zatch Bell was one of those anime I was just like super slept on as well though. Gosh, it was good. It was so good. A lot of people couldn't get the Zatch Bell because it was like this kid. He kind of had like those like early stages Gohan aspects and whatnot. But you remember Zatch Bell? Oh yeah, man, Zatch Bell was, to be only 2 seasons long, it was such a good show. Super underrated for sure. Bleach is up there too, but Bleach, I mean, we talked about it the other day. I still feel the same way. It's like One Piece. I feel super intimidated by those shows because there's so many episodes. I made a very long way into Bleach. But then there's also Full Metal Alchemist. You can't ever forget or sleep on Full Metal Alchemist. I mean, let's just be real. That's where they had Pokemon-looking things. They were more like weird little puppets. Dull. They were actually, to be more legitimate, they were like basically kids. They had like kids with magic powers is the better way to actually look at it. Wasn't really much of like Pokemon looking things. Death Note was so good. Oh yeah, Death Note's like next tier level. I like to actually, when anybody ever asks me for anime recommendation, my always two things I say for the foot in the door to like anime. It's like there's two shows you gotta watch if you want to get into anime. One, hands down, is Death Note. After you finish Death Note, watch Full Metal Alchemist. And since the latter years of my anime streaming and knowledge have been Parasite. Parasite has reached that. If you watch Death Note, you have to watch Parasite. 100% have to watch Parasite. And if you don't watch Parasite, you're missing out. Parasite is just so good. And getting in on that, Bond, have you ever watched Parasite? I'm gonna ask. I gotta. If you haven't, you gotta watch Parasite. Oh my god, Parasite is just too good of a show to just pass up. It's ish. Parasite was cool too. Oh yeah, Parasite, man, that show. Oh my god. I heard they're like they're wanting to do a season 2 of it pretty soonish. Like do a sequel part to that, but Parasite, oh my god, that was just like so freaking good. I most recently, literally last night, I started rewatching it again. Haven't watched it, but heard of Parasite. Dude, you gotta watch Parasite. Like, you gotta. Do yourself a favor and watch Parasite. It's on Netflix. I think it might still be on Hulu. Dude, you gotta watch Parasite. That show will change your freaking anime life for the better. It is good. Like, if you gotta stop watching the stream right now, you got time to watch Parasite. As much as I love having everybody around, go watch Parasite. Oh my god. It is so good. I don't give anime 10 out of 10. That whole story is a 10 out of 10 for me. That's a 10 out of 10. Hands down. It is so good. Parasite's one. Is it scary? It's supposed to be like a horror anime. But I won't say it's scary. It's very gory. But it's very good. Very good. The story is just... I haven't seen any story like Parasite ever. I think it is so good. It's spelled with a Y though, so if you search it, make sure you like have that Y in there instead of the I, but it's definitely good and worth it. You'd enjoy it. Again, I couldn't call it scary. It is a horror anime though, for sure. Man, we are just... Nantel's is whopping Erica's gym away here. Let's battle this one last person. And then we'll go hit up the Pokemon Center and come back and finish what's left and hit up Erica. One of the things that's also pretty cool about Parasite is like the actual band. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas that actually played the theme song for the show is actually a really good band. I know you said that you like EDM and you like metal, and they're like one of those bands that have like that perfect mix. They're an EDM metal band, and oh gosh, they're very good. I don't get why this person has Bellsprout. I don't want to question it too much, I guess. Have you watched Paranoia Agent before? I have not. That's a crazy anime. I've watched a lot of crazy anime, that's for sure, though. If I do have to jump in on that. Some of them I don't even understand. Like there was one, I think it was called Hospital of the Dead, where I just like, I watched it, and then there was certain points of it where I was just like, why is this part of the show? I understand, Tim. It's okay, but
I appreciate you sticking around though, Tim. It's okay. I'm getting very tired. I'm not going to be on too much longer if I'm being honest with you. My goal tonight is actually beat Erica here, and then I'm probably going to call it the nut for the night, which isn't going to be too long. Going to defeat the rest of her trainers, go heal up, then make my way back to the gym and fight Erica, and then I'm probably going to call it there. We made our way through the tower in the Team Rocket hideout at the game corner, so made quite a bit of progress, honestly. So I'm going to try to map my way through the rest of this gym. And then after that, I'm probably going to end up like trying to beat the gym. And I'm going to call it JoJo's. I have not watched JoJo. I've had so many people tell me I need to watch JoJo, but I've never actually seen a single episode. Don't give me hate for it, but it's just one of those things I've never known how it would feel. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll sit down and give a JoJo a watch, but I've never watched any of it though. I can't feel like I'm gonna get into it. Is Code Lyoko an anime? Oh, Code Lyoko is definitely an anime. It's like a hybrid anime though. It's a CGI anime hybrid, but it's still technically an anime. Code Lyoko was the shit back in the day if we're getting in on that. I used to love Code Lyoko. That was one of those Toonami shows I forgot to mention that was just like so good back in the day. Like, you watched Code Lyoko too, didn't you? Stacy. I said you watched Code Lyoko back in the day too, didn't you? Yeah. I mean, like, Code Lyoko, you'd consider it anime, right? What? You'd consider it an anime, right? Yeah. I mean, she agrees. Even Stacy agrees. I mean, it's definitely an anime. It's like I said, it's like an anime hybrid, but it's one of those things. I mean, it definitely is an anime. I feel like it's slept on too. Like, it doesn't hold up though. Believe me, don't go back and rewatch it. I tried that like 2 years ago. I tried to go back and watch Code Lyoko. It's garbage. Don't go back and try to. It does not hold up. Have you tried to? Yeah, it does not hold up. Stacy agrees. The show does not hold up. It is garbage. But be that as it may, keep your nostalgia, and it was good. The opening theme was amazing. Yeah, the show was amazing back when it was, you know, a thing. It doesn't hold up though. I promise. Do not do that to yourself. Don't go back and rewatch it. Trust me. Believe me. Believe me and trust me. I'd stress that more than I would most things. Do not do that to yourself. It does not hold up. True, it's straight Garbodor. Yeah, believe me. It was good when it was relevant. It does not hold up, though. That show is just... Whew, that's a rough one to watch. In, like, 2021... Which I haven't tried to watch in 2021. I did try to watch it a couple of years ago, back over again. It was about 25-ish. And yeah, I cannot ever recommend it to anybody. That's... It's rough. But hey, if you do like it that much, my God, watch the hell out of it. You do you. Don't take my opinion and just, you know, base your opinion off that. If you've got your own opinion on the show, hell yeah, go watch it. Me? I cannot. I've tried. It is... Whew. Xena baby mama figured it out. Wait, what? Zana? Who is Zana? Oh, you mean like in like Code Lyoko stuff, I think. Maybe, yeah. I'm sorry. It's been a bit since I watched a little bit of it, and yeah, again, my knowledge is very obscure now because my last watchki of it was not the greatest. Okay, here we go. It's Erica time. Hello. Lovely weather, isn't it? We're indoors. It's so pleasant. Beyblade used to be the ship. Oh yeah, Beyblade? I used to love Beyblade. I can't say that too much though. I like Season 1, Generation 1 Beyblade. I did get into that very hardcore. Beyblade and Duel Masters, they were very close to like the top lines when I was really getting into things. Zatch Bell was kind of in that era too, where we were talking about that earlier. But I loved Beyblade back in the day. But after Season 1, Gen 1 of that, it kind of just, it went full Yu-Gi-Oh! And I thought it was just silly. I couldn't get into it though. I did actually like Beyblade. Oh dear, I must have dozed off. Welcome. My name is Erica. I'm the gym leader of Celadon City Gym. I'm a student of the art of the flower arranging. My Pokemon are all the grass type. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you perhaps wish to challenge me? Very well, but I shall not lose. Maybe. Tangela. Tangela, I don't worry about too much. It's the others that I kind of have a little worry about. I do know Tangela, I think, knows Sleep Powder. But if Flamethrower does us justice, we'll be good as day. Come on, Flamethrower. Oh yeah. Taking us all the way home with Flamethrower. Thank you, Nontels. Okay, what is next? It's gonna be Weeping Bell. Let's go with Kadabra this time. I think Kadabra's gonna be better here because of the poison type, maybe? We'll see. Is Shell Showdown an anime? I don't think so. Gosh, that is one I haven't seen in years. I literally only watched that show on WB on Saturday mornings. Oh my god. It came on like right before Power Rangers, I think. Do you remember Shell Showdown? She doesn't hear me. I said, do you remember Shell Showdown? What a show. Huh? I understand completely. But yeah, Shell and Showdown, I don't know. Have a good evening, guys. You're out of here. And I feel you, Tim. Thank you so much for watching. Boondocks was cool too. Boondock Saints technically is an anime. That's one I really didn't watch though, to be honest with you. I don't really know a lot about it. I've tried to watch a little bit of it. It's a hard one for me to watch, to be honest with you. Throwback Tsunami. Boondock Saints, I mean, they have some funny episodes, but some episodes, they just, like, touch in on some things that just, I don't know. It was just a bit much, I guess, for me. I will say I did like their animation, though. Their animation was just, like, underrated, for sure, on Boondock Saints. Granddad? I mean, he was actually one of the most preferred characters. To me, it's just, like, other characters, like that weird, half-assed toothless guy, where I would just be like, eh. But, yeah, the freaking animation of that shit was just super underrated, for sure. Oh, I can see defeat. You are remarkably strong. Well, thank you, Erica. Must confer on you a rainbow badge. Well, damn straight, Eevee. Got a rainbow badge from Erica. A rainbow badge raises the level of Pokemon willing to listen to you to level 50 for Pokemon that you have received from other trainers. And here, if you'd like, please also take this with you. Mega Drain. Nice. I don't think a single Pokemon I have can learn it, but it's still nice. Thank you. Half the damage it inflicts is drained from the target to heal your Pokemon. Wouldn't you agree that it's a wonderful move? Yeah, it's like your signature move, and you didn't even use it on me once, I don't think. Good old place key with Eevee here. Make Eevee feel a little special like. I'm just curious. Let's see if anybody can actually learn it. Ninetales can learn Dig. Yeah, no one can learn Mega Drain. Ninetales can learn Dark Pulse though, which is interesting and willing for me to be able to do that. Let's do that with Ninetales. Get it to learn Dark Pulse. Let's get rid of Confused Ray. Samiki. Lupin the Third. I actually never really watched a lot of Lupin the Third. I watched a little bit when I was younger, honestly, but not that much, and it was never that nostalgic to me. I feel like it's something I should watch as an adult, but I really haven't given it much of a chance. Also, though, I am going to make my way into the Pokemon Center. Actually, let's do that and go to the game corner for a little bit. Let's play some game corner games. Let's do that. Before I get out of here, let's play a little game corner game. See our prizes. See what we can do. I have not played a game corner game in years. So let's see what they're like, and let's go Eevee, let's go Pikachu. Trigun. I never really actually watched a lot of Trigun. Did you ever watch Big O? Big O was a good one. That is one I actually forgot about till now. Big O. Oh man, I loved Big O. Big O was kind of like it had like that almost like that Cowboy Bebop feel. Big O was so good. Dead Man Wonderland? Yeah, I never watched that either. I don't really know what that one is. Please don't touch the walls of the game corner permission. I don't. Wait. Found the Nanabberry? Can you even play the games now? Oh, that kinda sucks. I don't. We've run out of game coins? So, wait. Oh, that kind of sucks. I don't think playing the games is actually a thing anymore. Oh man, that actually really sucks a lot. So there's no. Alright, let's okay, I'm gonna call it a not. I was really hoping we could at least play some games, but nope. Apparently the game corner is not much of a game corner anymore. It's just nothing, I guess. Big O. Fully cool. Yeah, Big O was the shit back in the day. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm sorry. I was going to mess around the game corner, but it looks like the game corner doesn't exist anymore. It's just like a placeholder for a Team Rocket hideout, so yeah, it seems a little pointless to try. So for now, I'm going to get out of here. I'm pretty tired. I'm actually very tired, very hungry. So I'm going to get off here. Kind of wind down for a bit and try to eat some food and get to bed. But thank you so much for watching, everybody on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Thank you so much. Literally, I really appreciate that. And hopefully you can catch me tomorrow. If not, I definitely understand. If not, until next time for sure. But Bon, have a great night. And I know Tim just recently got out of here. Pokemon more important, no sleep. Unfortunately, I gotta get to sleep. I have work tomorrow, which I wish I didn't have, but I do. But I'm gonna get there again. Bon, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sticking around on YouTube, and everybody that's watching on YouTube tonight. I really appreciate that. Everybody that got in over on Facebook, I really appreciate that as well. And then to everybody over on Twitch that was watching and participating there and getting in on everything, also thank you. I will be back tomorrow. I'll be doing more Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, and the day after that, and then after that we'll have our little break ski for the weekend. But for now, I am gonna get out of here. So thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't already liked the video, please do. I'd really appreciate that. Peace out to you as well, Bun. And again, if you haven't already liked the video, please do. It helps me out more than you know. It's super free. And to everybody out there who hasn't subscribed over on YouTube, followed on Twitch, or followed on Facebook, please do as well. It's also something that's super free and helps me out more than you possibly know. So thank you so much, and thank you so much for watching. But I'm no doubt out of here. Till then, till next time, take it easy, have fun, have a great night. But I'm out here. Good night, everyone.